believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. We're in a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. Now in our 29th year, we are your Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. Get ready to smile.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added two old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The three of us combined have over 100 plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
This moment of relief, brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Troup High School Tiger Football. I'm Jack Mormon, and Greg Hicks is not here. Yes, you can keep your radio on. You can turn it up loud because, no, I'm just kidding. I missed my partner, but I've got Blake Alford joining me up tonight. Blake, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great tonight, Jack. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you.
Well, I appreciate you taking some time. I know that you did a game last year, I think, with Greg, maybe a couple of games with him, when I was kind of out and about having fun with COVID, not. But we really appreciate you taking some time tonight. Just kind of introduce yourself to folks, let them know who you are and what you do and all that kind of stuff.
Well, my name, like you said, is Blake Alford. I was born and raised in West Point, Georgia. I actually work at a trucking company over in Roanoke, Alabama, J-Par Trucking. I am a Troup High School alumni, graduated in the class of 2014. And I just have a love for high school sports and especially high school football. So this is really an honor and a privilege, like I said, to be here with the golden voice of Troup County, Jack Mormon, tonight.
Well, I don't know how golden it is tonight. It's maybe a little more of the pewter or bronze area. I'm still trying to get back from a little bit of a sore throat I had. Of course, last Friday didn't help. Actually, in this very booth last Friday, I lost my voice completely as the Troup High School Tigers took on Hardaway. Down in that ball game by 25 points at one point, and the Tigers roared their way back. That's what I'm talking about. Roared their way back. Defense did Defense did an amazing job, and going back to win that ball game by a score of 41-34 in overtime. It was truly one of the most exciting games I've ever seen.
Yeah, Jack, I was actually listening to the replay this week. I didn't get the chance to come and watch that game or listen to it live last week, but you could just feel the energy and emotion through the radio almost. Can you describe just a little bit of the atmosphere of that second half, of the energy and the pull that they had to bring that back from that deficit?
Well, here's the thing. If you've watched any high school football, you're dealing with kids. I mean, these guys are from 15 to 18 years old, and they're very emotional. And I've seen many teams get down by 2 touchdowns and not be able to come back. But to be down by that deficit, 25 points, you begin to make a comeback. You actually return a kick all the way down, but then they return a kick all the way back to kind of negate what you just did. Several big moments, and it just felt like, oh, my gosh, can we overcome this? Can we overcome this? One of the things that I've seen with Coach Tanner Glisson over the years is that he has a very much of never give up kind of mentality. He's etched this into the minds of these young men, and boy, how did they respond. Fighting back until they got to that 34-34 tie game at the end of regulation, and then to score and then hold Hardaway, who had been able to move the ball very well all night long, in the first overtime and win that game, it was super exciting.
Yep, it had to be an exciting game to be a part of. I want to go back to the coined phrase that we've had over the past couple of years at Troup, believe in THS. Me and Greg spoke about this last year, the crowd getting behind the football players and the football players believing in themselves, like you said, that Coach G has, inscripted into their brain, don't give up, having that mentality to push forward and for them to actually see that they could accomplish that from such a deficit last week. How much of that energy are they going to bring into this game this week?
Well, that's actually one of my worries about this game. You come into a Spencer team. They're 2-2. They're 1-0 in the region. Or 1-1 in the region. They had a win against Best Academy out of Atlanta, and then a win against Jordan. They lost to Carver a couple of weeks ago, 34-8. But Spencer's the kind of team that can sneak up on you if you're not careful. That was such an emotional win that you don't want to take this team for granted at all. You want to come out firing on all cylinders. And I want to go back to that game last week, too. You got to think about another couple of things that were happening there. One, you did not have your starting quarterback as Teo Todd was out with an injury. You had several other linemen and also defensive linemen that had the second team in because we had some COVID situations, not necessarily having COVID, but they were in the protocol. Had to miss games for whatever reason, and also a couple of nicked up guys. So already you were a little bit short-staffed going into that contest last week, and then here you go, you're able to rattle off that really big win. We're going to talk more about that win and what's coming up tonight in this Spencer game when we come back. Right now, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Lot number 113-451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
At ML Aubrey and Roanoke, we are excited to once again sponsor Troup Tiger Football. We'd like to thank those of you who have made the short trip and came to see us in Roanoke because you've seen what a neat store we are. My great-granddaddy opened our same location in 1909. We are a feed store, true, but we also carry Lodge cast iron cookware, Brewmate koozies, Corinthian bells wind chimes, and of course, lots of Carhartt clothing and several brands of boots. Make the short hop to Roanoke and come see us at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Mormon, Blake Alford live here from Connect Stadium, our home away from home. As this is actually, Blake, we were just talking about this in the break. This is the last time we'll be traveling outside of Troup County, as the rest of the games for the Tigers will be at Callaway Stadium.
That's right, Jack. This is a beautiful facility. This is the first time I've ever been to Connect Stadium, but it is a gorgeous facility. I won't say it compares to our gorgeous facility of Callaway Stadium. Home advantage is always a good thing, but this is has been our home away from home the past couple of weeks.
Yes, it definitely has. Just traveling down the road behind Shaw High School, pretty nice visitor section across the way. They have the concession stands, everything, parking to the right of them, so they're able to be over there. And in fact, what you'll probably notice tonight, Blake, and if we kind of look down just a little bit, we'll probably see more fans over on the Troup side than you'll actually see here on the home Spencer side. The Columbus teams, to kind of in a sad way, just don't turn out for these games. Kind of like now a Carver will, sometimes a Shaw will. You'll see them, but Columbus, Kendrick, Spencer, Hardaway had a pretty good crowd last week. A lot of times they just don't turn out quite as much. They don't have some of them don't even have bands. So it's, again, the emphasis is not necessarily on football in those schools with the way the magnet system works here in Columbus. But again, now last week, let's go back to Hardaway. Again, just an amazing win, possibly one of the most exciting games I've been a part of since I've been calling ball. And we mentioned that Teo Todd couldn't start that game. We did see great play by Tyson Duncan. And here's what was interesting to me. He threw for over 100 yards, but actually he ran for more yards than he threw with 119 yards rushing.
Yeah, it's nice to have that dual threat there as your secondary option. As we said, Teo Todd came out, took a few snaps in the pregame warm-up, did have that brace on his right knee there. So I'm kind of curious to see, will he get the start coming out?
Well, this is a region game, so it is important. I'll be interested to see what the coaches will do. We'll be monitoring that, and we'll let you know as soon as we find out. He is listed on the official roster for the folks up in the booth as the starter tonight for the Troup High School Tigers at quarterback. But, again, we could see Tyson Duncan back there. We're not sure. The two guys you will see are T.J. Mitchell and Javari Fenton. T.J. carried the bulk of the ball last week, 127 yards rushing for him. Javari with 47 yards. Both very good runners. TJ, a little bit more of the pounding back. Javari going to kind of cut back and forth. But having the running game was really important for us last week.
You know, Jack, I was actually reviewing some stats earlier today, and the running game has really carried Troup thus far in the season at a rushing yard total of 779 yards so far in the season, 144 carries, averaging over 5 yards per carry. And a lot of those have been after contact yards there. So Troup has really built their foundation this year on the offensive side of the ball on the rushing side.
We've got some great guys to catch the ball as well with Noah Dixon, Ivan Hargrove, and Dorney Wortham. He's been really the stalwart for us back there. I think he was double teamed most of the ball game last week because he does tend to make the big plays. But I think it was Noah that had the longest in that game, a 56-yard touchdown that he had in the ball game. Now, Quay Moss, we mentioned the return for a touchdown. He had that. Returned the kickoff for a touchdown. Cody Bray had a field goal last week. So we had a lot of – in fact, we had a safety as well. So, again, we scored in every way possible in a football game in our way to getting to that 34 points that we needed to tie things up.
Oh, yeah, they've definitely, like I said, they've built on the run game, but they have weapons all over the field. As I look at the starting lineup here, I just see senior after senior after senior. You know, this is a well-versed football team this year that is well-rounded and has great potential this year. I was looking at a couple of completion and passing percentages there. Yards per completion, they're averaging over 17 yards per completion. So, you know, you establish the run game, and then you can go over the top with the long ball, averaging almost 20 yards per completion there.
If Teo comes in, he is at the quarterback position. One of the things we noticed in the first two ball games, his style is a lot different than last year. He kind of was running and gunning with a lot of the way he threw the ball, kind of would swing out. He's not the tallest guy in the backfield, so he has to either find a guy that's kind of right over tackle where the tackles are blocking down and keeping those linebackers' heads down, or getting outside the line and looking for those receivers downfield. A lot of times he was throwing on the run, kind of sidearm. Now we're seeing him set up and throw a really good ball. I've been really impressed by the way that he's been working over the summer to improve him. Of course, Tyson Duncan last week, a little bit taller, across the middle a lot. In fact, a lot of those passes were right across the middle of kind of that danger zone for receivers. And those receivers were fearless to go across there.
Yeah, you know, you said Teo Todd there. You know, last year he was a freshman leading this team, and he has matured a lot in the offseason. You know, they kind of ran a run-pass option with him last year, which was more of a run option than anything else. You see a lot of crazy throws with the sidearm, but, you know, he seemed to have better composure from behind the line of scrimmage this year, making smart decisions and completing those passes where he could and, you know, settling his feet. But, you know, Tyson Duncan, as we saw last week, is a true leader of this football team as well. You know, the team respects him as a leader to go out and pull back a win from a deficit last week. So either option today, and I think we'll be in safe hands.
Yeah, and of course, now if Tyson is not on the offense, he's also a linebacker over on the defensive side. In fact, he played a little bit last week. We'll talk about that defense and what they did in the second half of that ball game in just a bit. Let's go and take a break as we get ready for the presentation of colors here at the Cadet Stadium. But right now, you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent,
The cheerleaders, and of course the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom designed t-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom t-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coolidge Rose customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our national anthem, presented by the choral director here at Spencer. Very nice job of that gentleman as well. We've talked about this. I was actually talking to somebody on my LaGrange College broadcast the other day. One of the hardest things in the world to do is sing at a stadium, because you've got all that sound coming back to you about a second and a half from when you sing it, and it really could throw you off if you're not really into your pitch, really into what you're singing. It can throw you off pretty well, but he did a great job. As the presentation of the colors were there. We are down here at Cadet Stadium behind Shaw High School. There's about as many folks down in front of us as there are here in this booth right now, but maybe they'll gather on in. I mentioned before that we've got Blake joining us tonight. Blake Alford, he'll be doing the color for us tonight. I just want to mention real quick too. I don't mention him enough. Spencer Barge is our producer. He travels with me and Greg at the Troup games. Every once in a while, somebody tries to steal him from us. But I got to tell you, folks, there's no one more professional than this young gentleman. The way he takes care of things, and he's started to learn me. And actually, I'll just kind of look at him. He'll go, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that for you." He knows exactly what I'm wanting. A moment ago, we were coming back from the break. The guy was still singing. I glanced at him and goes, "Already got it." He's out thinking me. I just really, really impressed by him. He's such a mature young man, and I do appreciate Spencer a ton. We were talking about the game last week that was so exciting as we took on Hardaway, first win of the region to make us 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in the region. This being our second region game tonight against Spencer. But the defensive side was so impressive in that second half, Blake, because they really had to step up. As the offense is gaining ground, they can't give up the ground. You can't answer point for point when you're down by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, Troup has become a well-rounded football team this year. And all those seniors on that starting lineup that I was speaking about earlier, Jack. They had to battle to, keep that ground from being gained against them, just as we were trying to gain ground. We had to have those 3 and outs, those big moments on defense, stopping them on third down, not letting them complete fourth down conversions. That played a big part in that, those seniors and having that maturity level to, not jump off sides and things like that.
Well, and they did a tremendous job. But Quay Birdsong leading our defense, 11 tackles in that ball game. He had 3 for a loss. He had 2 sacks in that ball game, which were so huge for us. Tate Shells, Cullum Irvin, T.J. Mitchell, Dorian Brooks, Noah Dixon, Braxton Truitt, Naz Easter, Quay Moss. We talked about him running the ball back. But, again, they're all so influential on that defensive side. So proud of what they were able to accomplish. But tonight, it is a little bit different situation with Spencer coming in. They are 2-2 in the season. They have a win against Best Academy and a win against Jordan just by a touchdown. They're 7-0. Their loss to Carver, and I misplaced who the other one was, but it was like 64-0. So it was a pretty difficult thing. So if the Tigers play like they're supposed to, like we expect them to, then I could see this being a 2 to 3 touchdown game by halftime.
Yeah, the Tigers definitely have the ability to take this. It's just like you said earlier, Jack. You don't want to live too much on last week because this is a new ball game. As we've learned in Georgia high school sports, anything can happen on a Friday night. Anything can happen on a Friday night. So we need to come in at the top of our game and go back to the fundamentals, just like Coach G, coaches throughout the week and scripts in their brains. Get the fundamentals right, and we'll take home the win.
That's exactly right. Also, don't forget going around the area. Callaway off tonight. They've had a pretty busy non-region schedule. They get ready next week to start their region schedule, so they're off tonight. The Grangers, they're at home against Kendrick. This is their night of champions. This is a big night for them as they'll have some halftime recognitions of several of the state championship teams they've had over the years. So that should be an exciting night there at Callaway Stadium. And then, of course, we'll return next week to the friendly confines. Taking the break, we come back. We'll give you starters for this ball game. You should listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.99. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stock number 113451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with all your home and auto insurance needs.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Mormon and Blake Alford tonight, bringing you the Troup High School versus Spencer game, the Spencer Green Wave. We were talking, it's not Hogansville. This is the Green Wave down here in Columbus, Georgia. Let me tell you a little bit about their offense real quick to start things off. They're going to run a 4 wide receiver set. Tyson McDaniels, number 2, along with Keyshawn Sampton, number 14. Randall Dixon, number 4, and Isaiah Stoddard, number 7. At running back, single back in the backfield will be Corey Davidson, number 6. At the quarterback will be Gary Gaither, number 10. The offensive lineman tonight, got Marcus Beatty-Hittner, number 54, Zay Hughley, number 69, Antos Johnson, along with John Warren and Zakir Russ, will round out that starting offense. Tell us about the starting Troup defense, Blake.
The Troup starting defense tonight will be your nose guard, Mr. Dorian Brooks, defensive end Quay Birdsong, defensive end Tace Shells, the middle linebacker Monte Reed, linebacker Tyson Duncan and Coleman Irvin, and Trey Blackman will also join him back there on that second line of defense there. Cornerback Quay Moss, cornerback C.J. Sands, and safety Noah Dixon, and also free safety Nazir Easter.
Yeah,
you got to get that out there.
Yeah, he'll be. They'll be back there again. We mentioned those guys just a minute ago. In fact, I think Monte Reed may be the only one in Trey Blackman. Again, both of them had big moments in that ball game as well. Looking over at, we'll continue. I'll continue to talk about the Green Wave. Let me pull them back up on my handy dandy little phone thing here. You press the right button, you get the right stuff. There we go. All right, over on their defensive side, they're going to run a three-man front with Antonio Cochran, Caleb Jones, and Vegan Moody. Okay, he's just Vashon. Excuse me. I thought that said vegan, and that would be really weird, but it didn't. At the linebacker, the forward linebacker with Krishawn Hollis, Ben Watson, Justin Williams, and Kyrie Dees. And then at the defensive backs, you've got J.T. Jackson, Cabrian Holly, Dre Duncan, and Reggie Hill. How about that offense for the Troup High School Tigers?
All right, the offense, we've got your senior center starting Mr. Bryson Williams over there on the offensive line, along with Ben Schweizer, Jake Lane, Braxton Truitt, Isaiah Hall, and at tight end today we'll have senior Presley McDaniel.
Yep.
Quarterback play, like we said, is kind of a toss-up right now. Teo Todd did dress out, but he also had that right knee brace on. We'll see exactly how bad we need him today if he comes in the ball game. Your wide receiver set will be Andrew Townsend, Buddy Wortham, and Avion Hargrove, as well as a probably a stellar running back performance from Javaria Fannin and T.J. Mitchell tonight.
Glancing down there, see all we got as the captains. Let's see. We have number 12, Tyson Duncan, along with number 15, Quay Birdsong. Looks like we've also got Andrew Townsend and number 58, and that is Braxton Truitt. So those are the kind of guys you want getting off the bus, kind of intimidating the other teams as they come out. Let's go and take a break. When we come back, we'll let you know who won the toss and be ready for kickoff live here from Gannett Stadium on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Woolman, Blake Alford. We're live here from Gannett Stadium, getting ready for the Troup High School Tigers and the Spencer Green Wave. The Tigers have won the toss. They've elected to receive, not defer. So we'll see the Tigers on offense, and we'll actually seeing Tyson Duncan come out there as a captain. Does that kind of make us think that he'll be the one starting?
Well, you know, it would lead you to believe that, I guess, Jack. But, you know, as much as he plays around the football, you know, who are we to tell exactly right now?
Well, he's also a standout on the defensive side, so it definitely could be going either way.
Yep, you know, Troup coming out tonight in their white hats, white shirts, and white trousers as well. So almost a whiteout game tonight, Jack.
They're all dressed in white, the gold Tigers on the helmet there. Spencer with the white pants, and then they've got the green tops with a little bit of white coming down on the sleeves. Kind of a Green Bay look, I guess. So with the white pants.
Yep.
I'd say that for my son-in-law. He's a big Green Bay fan. Not after the game they had the other night. They did not look well. But it'll be interesting to get things started and get things rolling here.
You know, as we were talking about the Troup High defense and, you know, this spread offense that the Green Wave is going to run tonight, I'm kind of interested to see exactly how those senior linebackers on Troup High side is going to be able to contain and crease the edges tonight on such a spread on offense.
Well, I'm really excited to see what our free safety play is going to look like. Our corners and free safety, they are very quick to the ball. I can see a couple of balls getting picked off tonight.
That should be interesting to watch. You know, the Tigers have been hungry this year for the football for sure on defense.
I'm trying to see who we got back deep for the Tigers tonight. I know Javari Fannon's back there on this near side. And trying to see who's on the far side back over there. Probably Quay Moss.
That's what it looks like from here.
Turn, Quay. Like I want to say, make sure you got that right jersey on. Tigers run a 5-man front. They're right there at the 50-yard line waiting for the whistle to start. And we'll get ready for the big fourth game of the season for the Tigers. They're trying to continue to be perfect in the region. They're 1-0 in the region right now. Again, we did have a loss against Callaway early in the season, and we'd hate to lose any ball game, but at the same time, the region games are the ones that matter. That's the one that take us into December, hopefully.
That's correct. So we'll see. Special teams has helped us out a lot this year. Let's see what we can do here on this first kickoff of the game tonight.
Real quick kick, just straight down the field. A little bit of an onside. They were offsides, and so they're whistled back. They'll be brought back. The Tigers are on the ball. They did a good job. Front line doing a good job. Just a line. I don't think it was really meant to be an onside. Just a line drive kick.
Yeah, it looked like number 63 there, Mr. Jeremy Patrick, kind of climbed the ladder there and caught that kick right before it went over his head.
So more than likely they'll back it up 5. Now Spencer's going to change the way that they're doing that. Maybe that was intended to be an onside. They have a different kicker altogether. Very awkward kicker. Before I think that he was just there to try to get the ball in play on the onside. Now I think we're going to see this one go a little deeper. Actually, no, this may be the same guy. It's the left-footed kicker. Checks it. Steps up. There's the kick. A very short kick, taking it to 30, to 35, 40. Going around the right side. Meets some obstacles there. Goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So the Tigers are set up pretty well to get things started.
Yeah, you know, we took that there and kind of went around to the right side. You know, it was a very short kick. We didn't really have time to get blockers set up before we could get there. But nevertheless, good field position to start out tonight for your Troup High Tigers.
Tigers are smiling. And don't forget, Glenn Smith can help you with that, too. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile. All right, so we see Tyson Duncan back there in the quarterback position. He'll stand behind. He'll call for it. Turn, quickly hand off. And Spencer's in the backfield quick. Wow, look at that. A loss for the Tigers.
Just their defensive end just came off the edge there and caught up with him before he could finally break the corner to turn that upfield there.
That's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Jari Fenner was the ball carrier. So that's got to be corrected pretty quick. No matter what we do, we got to have better blocking in the front line.
You can tell by their safety play that they are expecting the run right now, Jack, as they're all pulled up here.
Back to pass is Duncan. Duncan throws it downfield high, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Looks like that's number 14, Ivan Hargrove. 3rd down now.
Hargrove tried to climb the ladder there and hang on to that, but it was just a little bit out of his reach, and a couple of defenders there around him as well.
So 3rd down and 12. Tigers need to get something going here to get this thing started. They wanted the ball first. Let's see what happens here. Duncan will stand in there. He'll put a man in motion to the far side. Looking to pass, quickly throws it, and throws it out of the hands of his intended receiver, Andrew Townsend. But he had a man right in his face, and he had to let the ball go.
Yeah, 2 guys right there in his face, Jack. You know, it's just kind of the protection collapsed there on the right side, and they were right there on Tyson Duncan, but he just kind of had to let the ball go before he'd intended to and kind of overthrew his target again.
So the Tigers will have to punt the ball. Isaac Andrews comes on to do the punting duties. Looking for a good snap, good hold. There's a good snap, and the ball is off. Pretty decent punt. Can be fielded, and he's down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, like Mr. JT Jackson took that for the Green Wave there and kind of just fell on the football there. I think he kind of muffled it catching it, but was able to recover there before the host of Tigers got down there to him.
So let's see what the Green Wave can do. As, again, Spencer comes out with a spread offense that they can move the ball. They've scored some points on some folks. And so Tigers don't need to rest on their laurels from last week, as we mentioned. Big, thick guys across the front line, that's for sure. Tight trips to this near side, a man wide to the left. And it's an empty backfield for the quarterback. They'll put a man in motion back to this near side. Now it's a four receivers to this near side. Throws a quick out, and it falls in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my guy here. Number 3 for Troup.
That's Tay Shells.
Tay Shells was back there right in the quarterback's face before he ever got a chance to develop that bubble screen over there on the near hash, Jack.
Trips left, twins to the near side. Wide splits between them. Tigers looking to take advantage of that. And the Tigers going to jump off sides.
Yeah, number 15 there, Quay Birdsong, just a little too excited right there on that snap.
Well,
jumped into the encroachment area.
You got to be careful. It's just the second play from scrimmage. You don't really have the cadence of the quarterback down yet. So 2nd down and 5 for the Green Wave. Their quarterback, Gaither, will stand in the back. He'll call for it. Looking to pass. Complete at the 35 and then out of bounds. That's going to be not quite enough for a first down. So 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, Troup looked like they were in a soft zone there. And like you said, just developed that little bubble screen over there on the near hash and picked up about 5 or 7 yards there.
Only thing is I would encourage my receivers to know where the first down is. Let's be there to catch the ball instead of a 1 yard shy. 3rd down and 1. Pistol set for the Green Wave. Look for this running back to head in the middle. He steps up beside his quarterback to the left. Tigers going to jump off sides again and give the first down to Spencer.
Yeah, 3rd and about 2 there, so we'll give them 5 yards there, which isn't a good way to start out the drive here. But like Jack said, they just kind of jumped into that encroachment zone there on a quick cadence by their quarterback tonight.
No score so far, 10-58. Tigers were 3 and out, had to punt the ball. Now here comes the Green Wave. They've got a first down, their first down of the night. Kind of man in motion. Quarterback, a little trouble in the backfield. Not sure if he was going to hand the ball off or not. And he's stuffed, maybe for a loss of about 1, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little confusion there in the backfield with the running back. I think he might was supposed to take the football and didn't. And number 3, Tay Shells, again, led 3 or 4 Tigers back there to take him down for a couple of yard loss. So we got a flag on the play.
Against the Green Wave, that penalty is declined. 2nd down, 12.
All right, 2nd and 12. And the Green Wave once again splitting everybody out. 3 guys wide, way wide on the far side. Twins to this near side. The quarterback will be by himself in the backfield. Quarterback Gaither scans his line. He'll call for it. Take it. He's back to pass. Got some pressure and just throws it away, trying to get rid of the ball. And looking to the white hat to see if he wants to throw a legal grounding, but he's going to give him a chance here. He just got the ball out there as quick as he could.
Yeah, he didn't have much of an option there. He had a Tiger to his left, a Tiger to his right, and big number 44, Dorian Williams, knocking right on his front doorstep. That's who will get recorded for the tackle on that play.
So 3rd and 11, as we mentioned. The Green Wave's kind of stalled out a little bit here after a couple of completions. They'll tighten things up a little bit. They're back in the backfield. Gets to the quarterback, looks to his left, puts a man in motion back to his left. Now he's back to pass. Got to get it a little bit quicker. Airs it out to the far side and almost picked off. Oh, my gosh.
I look like number 9 there. C.J. Sands with almost an interception. Slipped right through his hands. But overall, great coverage there on that long pass.
Yeah, the coverage good. He was in a good position for the ball. Went up, as you mentioned, just sailed a little bit out of bounds. He went up to try to get it, but falls incomplete. So 4th down and 11, and we'll see what Spencer's special teams look like.
On the punt For the Green Wave, number 11, DeMarcus Horn.
Tigers will have a man back around the 33-yard line. All right, here we go. Make sure they don't run anything weird on us here. Bad snap. He is blocked. Tigers pick it up, advance it up to about the 20-yard line. So to heck with the return, let's just take the ball right here and go put it in the end zone.
There we go, number 15, Quay Birdsong there with the block. He just shot right past two defenders and just got right in the punter's face there and blocked it. I'm not really sure who picked it up there, Jack, but give credit to Quay Birdsong with the athletic move just to shoot past those defenders and get right back there on the football.
Well, he's a big man. And I tell you, when he hits somebody, they know they're hit. The 20-yard line, here come the Tigers. Duncan will hand the ball off to Finn, and he's across the end zone, going actually almost to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line. Look at that, a 15-yard run, big 15-yard run.
Yeah, they just opened up a hole right there on the right side of the center, and it just trained right up to the goal line there. And I don't know exactly where they're going to mark the ball at, somewhere down there in the 5-yard line.
Well, actually, look at
Did they call it a touchdown?
No, right at the 3.
It looks like they called it a touchdown, Jack.
Well,
the scoreboard says 6 points.
Well, okay. I missed that then. I thought it was first. So the kick is up. And the kick is good. Okay, well, I'm sorry, folks. I missed that. I should have yelled, touchdown, Tigers. So it is 7-0 with 9:58 left to go in this first quarter play. You listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
All right, Spencer just explained to me that it was really more of an RKO as the tackle was made, as he brought the guy up in the air and Fannin was planted into the end zone. It's still 6 points. Cody Bray comes on, puts on the extra point. 7-0 is your score. 9:56 left to go in the first quarter of play. Nice to say, one-play drive right into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, like I said, that offensive line just opened up a gaping hole that I think me or you both could run through, Jack.
No, I don't think so. You might, because you're a little younger. Here comes Green Wave after the kick. It'll be bit by the Tigers right at the 30-yard line. So the Green Wave will have it there, 1st and 10. But, hey, how about that offense? Step in there, run one play, and defense back to you.
Yeah, that was an amazing display there of physicality by your Troup High offensive line to not only get to that first block on the defensive line, but also move up and block those linebackers and keep that hole open to make it all the way to the end zone there.
So Fannin was the ball carrier. So there's his touchdown for tonight. I'd like to see all of our guys get one tonight. We get Mitchell in there, maybe get him a shot. Let Easter and a couple other guys catch some. Be fun. Spencer puts the man in motion. 3 receivers to this near side. Now twins to the left. Quarterback is all alone in an empty backfield. He tries to get the Tigers to jump. They do not this time. Everybody looks back to the sideline to get their call from their coach. Now he calls for it. Turns quickly, throws it. Complete on a little bubble screen. Just quick out. Good yardage upfield, but me a little short of the. Actually, he'll step out of bounds a lot sooner than I thought he did. At the 35.
Yeah, it's just kind of a typical spread offense so far here, Jack. Looked like number 7 there, Isaiah Stoddard, for the Green Wave, just caught that bubble screen, and they're going to try to stretch this Tiger defense out and see exactly what they can get from him.
Again, wide splits on the line. 3 receivers, single back in the backfield in a pistol set. Now he'll walk up beside the quarterback. They're trying to draw the Tigers off again, trying to pick up that extra 5. It's 2nd and 5 right now. Tigers watching the ball well. They better hurry and get a penalty. Back to pass again. Got to release it quick. They do. Pass is caught. And he's going to get about 2 yards more up the field, 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, there was a host of Tigers there right on top of him as soon as he caught the football. That's what we're going to need tonight. They're trying to spread us from sideline to sideline. It's got to be gang tackling and rushing to the football because they're going to complete passes, whether they're in the backfield or whether they're 2 or 3 yards up. But we've got to run to the football so to get them down as quickly as possible when they get those.
I'd watch out. They took a shot downfield on a 3rd down last time. Could do this again with 3rd and 2. Running back comes up beside the quarterback again. There's a snap. And the quarterback's going to keep it, trying to get to the outside. We're going to tackle him right at the line. We'll have to see where they mark it. This could be a 4th and inches, or this could be a 1st down.
It looked like Quay Birdsong and number 11, Cullum Irvin there in on the tackle, chasing him down to the far hash.
They're going to give him the first.
They did give him the first there. Just kind of a fake handoff to the right, and then the quarterback took off to the weak side where Troup really wasn't expecting there, but good job by the Tigers chasing him down before he got too far.
So 1st and 10 now. Again, they try to draw the Tigers off. This may be going on all night long. They reset. Call for it again. Quarterback, quick release. And he's complete to the outside, a gain of maybe 1. And then he's gang tackled by a host of Tiger tacklers, including number 24 for the Tigers. And that is Tyler Leslie.
Yeah, a host of tacklers over there. Just like I said, Jake, they've kind of just moved to the far hash rather than the near hash with those bubble screens. And like you said, almost a cat and mouse game there at the line of scrimmage almost every snap this game. Just kind of seeing if they can get the Tigers to jump off sides or not.
Tigers running that 4-man front. Linebackers are kind of spread out across the field, looking for that underneath pass. Again, we got to watch. He's a very quick release, though. He's 2-3 seconds and the ball's out. He's going to roll to this near side, throws it complete, and going to take it out of bounds shy of the 50. But I think that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, kind of another run-pass option there. He rolled out to his right and had number 7 open there, Isaiah Stoddard again, to gain a few yards there before a gang of tacklers pushed him out of bounds.
There's the flag. It's going to be against Spencer, so they're going to be backing him up. I don't mind.
It's a holding call there. A lot of times when you spread out like that, you have these big offensive linemen trying to run and block on the move. They're really not used to that. A lot of times you will get a lot of holding calls there. They just grab a jersey trying to let the defender not get away from him. And the speed of our front 3 and front 4 on defense there might get an advantage tonight for the Tigers.
Well, as an old lineman, you don't let anybody cross your face.
That's right.
So you're trying to get your head across them. Sometimes you're getting an arm around, maybe, as you mentioned, grabbing a jersey. So 2nd and about 14 now instead of the 1st down they've had. Quarterback going to keep it. He's going to get smashed up before he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. A little bit late on the whistle. But he'll pick up about 4 yards. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage at the 39.
Yeah, he was kind of spun around like a pinball back there for a couple of minutes. A couple of Tigers hit him, but I think it was number 4, T.J. Mitchell, who actually took him down there.
7:05 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 in favor of your Troup High School Tigers. It's a beautiful Friday night. Got a little cool air coming in the window here. Don't even have to worry about the air conditioner working or not working.
A lot of overcast tonight. It said it might be a few pockets of showers, but hopefully they'll hold off here till the end of this ball game.
Back to the pistol set. More than likely they'll walk the back up beside the quarterback. And whistles blow. We got delay a game against the Green Wave. I figured that was going to happen eventually because this little meerkat thing they're doing where they try to draw the Tigers off, they look back over the sideline to get the actual play. That's taking way too long. So they're the Green Wave going to lose another. They had the penalty. They go back. They pick up 5 to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Now they lose 5. So 3rd down and 15. Once more the back stands in there in the pistol set behind the quarterback. Play clock down to 6. Still haven't snapped the ball. There he is. He's back to pass. Throws it got a good strong arm, but he's going to whiz it out of bounds on the far side.
Yeah, you talked about the quick release of this quarterback. He's not holding that ball for more than 2 seconds in the pocket.
No.
And he just had a guy kind of on an outside slant there, and before the guy ever turned, he threw the ball and just kind of threw it in front of him a little bit and got out of his reach there.
So 4th down, they'll have to punt the ball again. And let's see what these Tigers can do. They blocked the punt the last time. So Andrew Townsend will be back for the Tigers. Let's see what he can do with it if he gets a chance at it.
It'd be nice to have another replay of the last punt.
They call for it. Get the kickoff this time. Andrew calls a fair catch. About the 37. Let's take a 30-second break. Back to the station. Tigers leading 7-0 on Eagle Sports.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Opelika is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. We're in a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. Now in our 29th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. And my goodness, Tigers, their offense is here to play tonight. Defense did a great job stopping them. Get the ball at the 39. Already on the first play from scrimmage, we're up across the 50 to the other 39, actually to the 37 on the other side.
Yeah, T.J. Mitchell kind of took the ball out of the backfield, bounced it to the right hash there, and took off for 15 yards.
Man in motion for the far side. Here's a snap. Duncan go roll this near side. Throw the ball way downfield. Has a man wide open.
Touchdown.
Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Duarte Wortham there just kind of struck across the middle, and Townsend just kind of set his feet there. He was rolling to the left, set his feet, just launched a cannon that was right on target there for the Troup High School touchdown. Second of the night.
3 plays run by the Tiger offense. 2 touchdowns. That's not too bad.
Yeah, those are pretty good odds there.
Well, I think we're averaging 30 yards a play. So Wortham with a catch. Let's see what Cody Bray can do to put this thing into the end zone. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-0 with 5:48 left to go here in the first quarter of play. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 113-451 plus tax tag and title to Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers on top 14-0 after the Tigers have run 3 offensive plays, and they're averaging over 30 yards a play. Dorothy Wortham they receives the Tyson Duncan pass, goes into the end zone, and here's the kick, and it's be taken about the middle of the field by the Green Wave. Going to get a pretty good return across the 35, across the 40, out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line.
Yeah,
they'll set up and take it there 1st and 10.
Looked like kind of a pooch-style kick there. I was trying to see what guy took that for the Green Wave. We keep kind of pooching it over here to the near hash, and they try to outrun the Tiger defense around to the far hash there. Ran about 50 yards to gain about 5 there.
A lot of times that kind of corner kick will tighten you. You sometimes really kind of collapse in and pin them back in the corner there, but they did get to the outside a little quicker than we thought they would that time. So Spencer with the ball, resting on about the 37. Very similar situation. They've been in motion from the far side. Quick handoff to the tailback. Tries to find something to do. And he'll get to the 40, gain a yard, 2nd and 9.
Looks like it was number 34, Monte Reed there, leading the tackle for the Tigers. 4 or 5 of them had their hands on. Looks like he was the first one to make contact there as they tried to just run it straight up the middle against that big front 4 of your Troup High Tiger defense.
Yeah, they were just trying to, Dink and Doug trying to find something in that line, and there just wasn't anything. The guys were doing a great job coming across and kind of collapsing things down. 5:09 left to go in the first, 14-0 in favor of your Tigers. Again, pretty amazing. Only run 3 plays from scrimmage on the offense, and they've scored 14 points. Defense has been on the field most of the time and been doing a miraculous job. Man in motion brings the tight end over to this near side. Handoff into the line. Whoa, we stick him.
Wow.
Just about a gain, 3rd down.
Looked like Quay Birdsong there. I mean, just put his shoulder right in the guy's gut as he tried to take off through that hole there, and he was there to meet him with little to no gain there.
If you've done any scouting of the Tigers, why do you run to Quay Birdsong's side?
Yeah, he is a man and a half on that defensive end.
I'm going to run a trap play back the other side if I'm going to do anything like that.
Yeah, they keep kind of swapping him back and forth there. You know, the only really offensive gain they've had was the offside penalties from the cat and mouse game so far here. Like you said, your Troup High defense standing tall tonight against the Green Wave.
A timeout's called on the field by the Green Wave. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 14-0 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Let's take a 30-second break. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Initiatives for many years throughout the state.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with all your home and auto insurance needs.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Mormon and Blake Alford here, along with the big man Spencer. I think I just like Spencer. Yo, Spencer, like Spencer for hire. Just the one name.
You know, I keep wanting to call him Spence. I hope he doesn't really mind that. Yeah, let's get him a little short version there.
Well, as long as he's not expensive, then we can't afford him.
That's right.
So 3rd down now. Let's see what Spencer can do with this. Go back to the shotgun set. Back to the quarterback's looking like, what do we run?
I mean, they just called a 30-second timeout, and they got out there and don't know what play they're running yet.
I mean, that would be one of the things I would try to get down. There's the snap, and they hand to the tailback, who's just wrapped up immediately.
Oh, my goodness.
And thrown down.
Looks like that was number 7 there. Quay Moss just came off that defensive end position there and wrapped his arm completely around him and just didn't let him get anywhere. He didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage almost.
Yeah. Quay along with Cullum Irvin, they're both back there in the backfield. So a 4th down, and once again, just this defense lights out tonight.
Oh, yeah, they have played spectacular so far tonight. I'm really to see how electric the offense is going to be here on this next possession.
It's electric.
You know, like you said, averaging over 30 yards per play almost so far tonight. So this should be interesting.
These snaps have been interesting for the Green Wave. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. They better hurry to get this. Is a delay of game call.
Another delay game call there, and you know, on the long snap we've got here, they've kind of lofted it back there to the punter there, and you know, the front 4 there, the front 7 of Troup are not slow gentlemen there. They're speeding back there to the ball, and about the time that the punter catches it, they're right there on him already.
Well, he's looking like a center fielder back there, kind of judging where the ball is going to come down in his hands.
Like we got number 1 Townsend going to receive for Troup.
Yep. And they get the ball away. High kick. Townsend will call for a fair catch just over the 40 to the 42. 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 14-0 on Eagle Sports.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tigers will come back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run one play on the right side. Again, about 2, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8, excuse me.
Yeah, Javari Fannin, number 6 there, just kind of tried to take that up the middle and was just met by that big defensive line they've got there and didn't really get much, about 2 yards it looks like.
Here they come again. Quarterback, Duncan going to run himself across the 50. He may be gone. 30, 20, 10.
Got to beat.
Oh, he is taken down at the 7-yard line. Tyson Duncan takes it about 30 yards down the field on a quarterback keeper.
Yeah, Tyson Duncan, he just kind of faked the handoff there to the running back. I guess they thought we were going to run the same play back to back. And once he got past that first line of defense, man, it was an open field. One guy to beat that drug him down right at about the 10-yard line, it looks like.
Well, that's one way to do it. So 1st and goal from about the 9. Duncan calls for it, turns, hands the ball off to his tailback. It's Fannin. He'll get about another yard. Actually, a couple more up to the 6. So 2nd and goal from the 6.
He just kind of handed off there and just plowed right up the middle. Those are hard yards to gain there. Just those legs just keep turning and turning, pushing that defense back slowly. But did manage to pick up a couple of yards there on that play.
The big play of Tyson Duncan getting us down the field into this red zone opportunity. Snap, turn, hand it to Fannin, who fights his way inside the 5, down to about the 3. Yep, 3-yard line. So 3rd down and goal from the 3.
Yeah, a little hesitation there by Fannin. I think that play was designed to run straight up the middle, but he kind of sidestepped a defender there and took it over kind of towards the left side of that big offensive line there and picked up a couple more yards there for the Tigers.
I think it's going to be 4-down territory here. Blake, I don't see him going for a field goal.
Oh, no, I don't think so either. Not the way that offense is producing tonight.
Turn, and Duncan going to keep it, throws it. Complete and into the end zone. Go the Tigers. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, number 15 there, Quay Birdsong, just kind of rolled out into the flat there off of that slot receiver position. And the Green Wave was looking for the run up the middle there again, and their free safety just trying to run him down there on the near hash. Just wasn't able to do it. Crossed over there in the corner of the end zone for another Troup High touchdown.
So 3-yard touchdown reception by Quay Birdsong. He's going to do it on both sides of the ball tonight, tackling folks and catching passes.
Yeah, he's definitely doing it all tonight. I think they definitely know who he is by now.
Oh, yeah. And that's not a quiet, sweet song he's singing.
It's more like a whippoorwill. It just keeps coming and coming and coming.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-0, favor the Tigers. 1:02 left to go in the first quarter of play. 30 seconds, back to the station on Eagle Sports.
I remember my son was going to grow up without a father.
I didn't think someone at 23 would be diagnosed with breast cancer.
I was probably the healthiest I had been in my life.
Early detection of a melanoma saved my life.
I survived testicular cancer because of early detection.
I survived cancer not once but twice because of early detection.
I'm Congresswoman Nikema Williams. During the pandemic, you may have delayed or canceled routine cancer screenings. It's time to get those appointments back on the books.
This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245 AW LaGrange. This Troup High School football is brought to you by ML Auburn.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Blake, the thing I want to make sure everybody understands is we're looking at a minute and 2, 21-0 in favor of the Tigers. We're still in the first quarter.
Yeah, not the first half, the first quarter.
3 touchdowns already by the Tigers.
Yeah, just an electric display here of offense for your Troup High Tigers tonight. Like Jack mentioned, going up 21-0 here in the first quarter.
Short kick, moving on the far side. We're going to try to coffee corner them, kind of tighten them in. They get to the 35, and that's it. So that's where they'll have the ball 1st and 10.
Yeah, a little different approach there. You know, they kicked it to that far right side over there on the far hash, and they just tried to run it straight up our sideline there, which was shut down quickly. You know, from the past today, they've been trying to take it all the way across the field and crease that edge before your Troup High defense gets around there. But this time they just kind of take it up our sideline there and was shut down very quickly.
So Spencer, their 4th time with the ball so far tonight. I don't think they've gotten across midfield yet. They'll start from the 35. 21-0 in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. We're late in the first quarter. Under a minute. Quarterback Gaither will have Twins left and right. Single back in the backfield with him just to his right. And he'll hand the ball off to them, and he won't go anywhere. Second down.
Just wrapped up there. Looks like Coleman Irvin in on that tackle, along with number 44 for your Troup High Tigers, Dorian Brooks there. Just kind of wrapped him up and spun him down before he could get started. You know, with this spread offense here, your Tigers are pulling a linebacker over here to cover a wide receiver. Interesting to see that.
They're going to quickly throw the pass complete to their wideout. He's going to get some yardage out of this one. Across the 40 to the 45. Again, when he catches the ball, yard after catch, he does a pretty good job as they get close to midfield.
Yeah, he caught that there in the backfield. Another one of those little slip screens out to the near side here, and it looked like number 20, Noah Dixon, finally brought him down after getting the first down there. Kind of made a quick move there in the back to miss a couple of Tigers, and we ended up having to chase him down about 10 yards down the field.
So one of their more effective plays so far in the contest. They may be calling a timeout as everybody's walking over to their coach.
They might not have a timeout left, Jack.
Well, I think they're just waiting for the quarter to end. Yeah, that's the end of the quarter. So that'll be the end of the first quarter play. Tigers up big, 21-0. Let's take 60 seconds, 2 spots. Back to the station here on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100-plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Fresh 12 minutes on the clock. 21-0 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. The Green Wave have the ball. They're moving right to left now on your radio dial. There's the snap. Quick handoff in the middle. He's going to get a little more yardage than we've seen him before. About 6 yards up the field. Brings up second down and 4.
Yeah, that's probably the most productive rushing play we've seen from their offense so far. We're actually talking about during the break. Troup's actually pulling a linebacker out into a cornerback type position to cover such a spread they're spreading across the field. And I was just wondering over the break how long it would be until that middle became soft there, pulling those linebackers out to the outside like that.
Trips to this near side. Quarterback will move his tailback to his left. Gaither quickly throws. And they'll fall incomplete. Almost caught on the far side.
It looked like it was number 7 there for your Green Wave was out there. And well, like you said, Jack, just such a quick release there by their quarterback. He's not holding that ball more than 2 seconds. And it was just kind of a flat out towards our sideline there. Just kind of overthrew him a little bit. We've seen that a lot tonight.
We may need to jam these receivers. Right now we're giving them some room off the line. Gaither again once more moves his tailback to his left. Trips to this near side. There's the handoff to the middle. Nothing there. My goodness gracious, Tigers all over that one, including number 57, Charles Davis.
Yeah, Charles Davis led the plunge there along with number 44, Dorian Brooks there, and just nothing there. I mean, they just stuffed him right there before he could get started.
Now, if you're Spencer, you're down 21-0. You go for this, 4th and 2?
I think you have to go for it. Down 21-0, start of the second quarter. Haven't been able to produce a lot of offense. They're looking for a spark here, Jack.
You're exactly right. Actually, Tigers need to watch the count, too. Quarterback all alone in the backfield. Twins right, trips to the near side. And Coach G's going to call a timeout to remind the guys, hey, let's watch the ball. And you can watch these great sponsors. 10:42 is our time. 21-0 is our score. And this is 30 seconds of our favorite sponsors right here on Eagle Sports.
Please remember to have
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. 10:42 left to go in the first half of play. 21-0 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Timeout was just called as it's 4th down and 2 for the Spencer Green Wave. Tigers going to watch the ball. Put a man in motion to this near side. They try to get the Tigers to jump. Now they're going to have to reset. They'll bring that guy back out. 2 guys in motion now as they're back in line. Quarterback will call for it. Back to pass. And he's going to be sacked.
Oh, he got the ball off.
Actually, did get the ball off.
Oh, my goodness. What a defensive play.
He got the ball off the last minute. I'm sorry I didn't look downfield because it looked like he'd gone down before he got. But you're right. He did sling it. And who's back there in coverage?
C.J. Sands, number 9 there, just able to get his hand up and save a touchdown there for your Troup High Tiger defense. Yeah, they had him down in the backfield. And as he was going down, he just slung a bullet down towards the end zone there. And luckily, number 9, C.J. Sands was down there to deflect that pass. If not, it would have been a touchdown for the Green Wave.
C.J. Sands with a great play. So here come your Tigers. Their first time with the ball here in the second quarter play. Duncan will back to pass. It'll be batted down. Spencer having a good defensive play there. Looks like they're going to try to do a little swing pass out to number 4, T.J. Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell just kind of came out to the far hash here, or to the near hash, just kind of on the flat there, and they're wide open, and their defensive line was just able to get a big paw up there and knock that thing down.
10:31 left to go in the first half. 21-0 is your score. We'll get you some scores from around the area in just a little bit. And Duncan going to keep the ball after the fake handoff. He'll get across the 50 to the 49 on the other side.
Yeah, it looks like Troup just trying to keep him honest there on the run-pass option. Duncan actually keeping it this time. I think that's the first time he's kept it and ran straight up the middle. He ran all the way down to the 10-yard line a while ago like that. Excuse me on that. But, that's the first time since then that he tried to go up the middle there. It looks like he gained about 5 yards on the little trick run-pass option there.
Twins to this near side. Wing back to the left. Single back in the backfield along with Tyson. Tyson fakes the handoff, and he'll keep the ball up the field, punishing yards. 2 more up the field, so bring 4th down and about 4.
It looks like it was number 14 there, Cabron Holly on the play there for the Green Wave. Like you said, hard yards there. He kind of ran to the right and just gave a guy a stiff arm for 3 or 4 yards, just kind of carrying him with him. Not like a typical quarterback run at all. Looks like Troup's going to go for it here on 4th down.
A lot of going for it here at midfield. Tyson will hand the ball off, and we're hit immediately. We're not going to make it. So they try to go to Mitchell, and he is hit before he gets to the 45-yard line. So Spencer have the ball. That may be the first time we've seen the Tigers not get a first down.
Yeah, they just tried to run it right there behind your right guard for your Troup High Tigers there, and just nothing there right behind Ben Schweizer. Just tried to run it there and just stuffed at the line of scrimmage. A good play for the Green Wave there. Good defensive stand.
So credit Spencer with that one. 21-0 is your score there with the ball now. Time continues to tick down. 9:11 is your time. Long time waiting for the ball. Now he'll move a man to his right. 7-6. Got to hurry. And he's back to pass, but he is sacked this time. And the ball comes out at the end of the play. They're going to say he was dead. And, boy, the Tigers almost had that. Got a couple of injured Tigers back there. And one of them may be the tackler.
Tackler was number 3.
Tate Shells.
Tate Shells. It looks like it's who it may be.
Yeah, he's taking his time getting up.
Yeah, the quarterback there was kind of looking down the far right side towards the end zone, back to that streak down the right sideline there, and just kind of looked to his left, and Tate Shells was there to meet him right in the shoulder pads.
I think that actually as Tate was bringing him down, the quarterback may have landed on him and knocked his breath out. So while they're tending to him, we'll take a break. Tigers leading 21-0. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
At Glenn Smith in Opelika, we love this time of the year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tate's able to get off the field under his own power. Good to see that. Now Spencer will run a play, a little screen pass. The line allows the guys to come through. Quarterback gets it off. But bless his heart, he throws it only about 3 yards forward to a tailback that is just completely wrapped up. That reverses field and loses about 3 more yards. So now the ball resting inside the 30 at the 27.
Yeah, about 3rd and a mile here for the Green Wave.
Quarterback's got an arm. Stack trips to the right, hand off into the line as if we weren't expecting that. And quickly he's brought down.
Number 44, Dorian Brooks there on the tackle. Kind of stepped to the right, but wasn't a hole there, kind of shifted over to the left, and number 44 was there just to meet him right there in the hole. He thought he had, closed it down quickly. It'll be 4th down for the Green Wave, and like I said, 4th down and about a mile here.
Shells had the sack, which led to this deficit for them, so they'll have to punt. And this has been kind of a scary thing for him the whole game. He'll call for it. He'll have to roll to his right. Tigers aren't really coming for it this time. And we're getting away from it. So it takes a Green Wave bounce down to about the 35-yard line. They'll take it there. Let's click 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stock number 113-451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Tyson Duncan will air the ball out down the field and got a little bit too much air under it. As the Spencer player is going to run up under it, intercept it, bring it back across the 50.
Yeah, it looked like the intended receiver there maybe was looked like number 1, Andrew Townsend back there. And like you said, just kind of underthrew him by 3 or 4 yards there. He had to stop, try to catch it. And the defender there for the Green Wave was just able to get in front of him and catch the ball before it landed in his hands.
So 1st and 10 for them. Inside the 50, maybe their best field position the whole game so far.
Need to stand here by your Troup High defense.
Quarterback Gaither will put a man to his left, and they'll jump off sides themselves. So they'll back about 5, 1st and 15.
Yeah, a little cat and mouse trickery there they've been trying to run all game there.
They trickerated themselves.
Yeah. I don't think the offensive lineman had his finger in his ear or something maybe during the huddle.
Let me get those little pellets in there sometimes. Trips to the right. Now they'll walk up back to the left of the quarterback, Gaither. Gaither going to pull it, keep it himself, run the ball, and that may have been a mistake as he's tackled in the backfield for a loss and be 3rd and 17.
Yeah,
Second and 17, excuse me.
Number 11 there, Cullum Irvin, just there to corral him back in and just kind of ran right into his arms, just took him down before he could crease that edge there to get around. Good job by the Tigers tonight, being able to stop that run off the edge, the quickness and the agility to get there before they cross back the line of scrimmage.
6:20 left to go in this first half of play. Tigers leading 21-0. Spencer with the ball. Second down and about 17. A little bit of confusion on their line. Play clock ticks down to 10. They'll move a man over to the right of the quarterback. Stacked twins to this near side. Throws it. And it's going to be complete. But complete basically at the line of scrimmage. So maybe a yard, 2 yards up the field. Not much there.
Yeah, just those little screen plays on both sides. They'll throw one to the left. They'll throw one to the right. This time they threw one to the left right there in that open flat. And it looked like it was number 10, Trey Blackman, that just kind of got a shoelace tackle there, just kind of caught him as he was running by, was able to trip him up enough to knock him down.
Yeah, Tyler Leslie also there to help put him down. So 3rd down. It's still about 15. Trips right. Gaither pops his hands to bring his running back to his side. Puts the man in motion. Takes it back to pass quickly. Airing it out down the field. 2 guys go up. Ball bounces down incomplete.
Yeah, Quay Moss there to defend that ball. Kind of underthrew him that time. He kind of had to stop in his stride there down the near hash, was streaking down their sideline and just didn't have quite enough air under it. And we were able to jump up and deflect that ball before it was caught.
Almost brought it down. So 4th and 15. 21-0, as we mentioned. Tigers would love to put another score on the board before we go into halftime. Very familiar punting team we've seen all game long for Spencer.
Better snap.
Yep, actually maybe the best snap of the game. Townsend will let the ball bounce, and it'll bounce out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Opelika is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. We're in a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. Now in our 29th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back as Spencer will call a timeout. They did not like what the offense they saw the Tigers come out in. We'll keep it here as we just came back from a break. Our thanks to our sponsors, especially to Glenn Smith, Buick Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile. And Blake, appreciate you being here again tonight, filling in for Greg. It's been a lot of them. Greg and them, I think, headed to the Penn State game this weekend.
Yeah, it looks like they're headed up there to Penn State. Greg's a big Auburn fan. I'm a big Georgia Bulldog fan, so I pick a little fun at him every year when he takes those long road trips. It seems like every time he comes back empty-handed, so I have to kind of pick a little fun at our friend Greg Hicks. But I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be here tonight, Jack. It's been a fun game to watch if you're a Troup High Tiger. Can't say much for the Green Wave there. Hasn't been too entertaining on their side.
Well, we're back to the field now. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And let's see what happens here. Tigers going to go around the left side with the ball. Going to get to about the 30. Yeah, about maybe 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, just kind of a sweep there to the left-hand side. Number 4, T.J. Mitchell. They're just kind of bringing it to the left side. Picked up a couple of yards there before he was met by that linebacker core of the Green Wave.
The Tigers back up to the line quickly. 2nd and 7. Ducking the ball carrier, going to run it himself. Falls forward across the 35, which should be a first down. But I think they'll mark his knees down about a yard shy.
Duncan being very productive tonight, not only through the passing game, but through the rushing game as well. Just straight up the middle on most runs.
So 3rd and 1. Duncan going to call his own number again. He'll get the first down and more. So he weaves his way across the 40, down to the 45-yard line, about a 10-yard gain.
Wow, I mean, quarterback play is magnificent tonight for your Troup High Tigers. Like I said, just running it, hammering it straight up the middle. Most of those run-pass options there, he's kept here in the last 4 or 5 snaps that he's taken under that cadence. Calling his own number and paying off for him for sure tonight.
Twins this near side, puts a man in motion from the far side. Snap, hands it off to his tailback, pops around the left side. Got some running room on that sideline. And we'll go all the way down inside, actually just inside the 40-yard line to the 38.
Yeah, T.J. Mitchell there just kind of took it up the middle and just kept bouncing off tacklers until he made it to the outside over there, shed a few more tackles to pick up a few more yards there for the offense. Hopefully we can put another score on the board here as we are creeping down into Green Wave territory.
3:34 left to go in this quarter, 21-0. Tigers driving. Man in motion for the far side. Duncan hands it off this time to Mitchell. Mitchell will go across the 35. They actually across the 35 down to about the 33.
Yeah, Mitchell just kind of took that right there under the left guard. Number 53 for your Troup High Tigers, Ben Schweitzer there. Just where they're tackling the running back at, your offensive lines there. They're getting a progressive blocking upfield here tonight, which has been very impressive by your Troup High Tiger offensive line.
Second and a short 5. They'll back a man off the line of scrimmage, and a timeout call by the Tigers. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 21-0 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Just 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle, a combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Timeout was called by the Tigers. And here they come back again. 2nd and 5 for them. Trying to put some notes on the board before we end this first half of play. Back to pass is Duncan. Actually, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Be tackled for a loss back at the 36.
It seemed to be a little confusion in the backfield there, Jack. He went to hand off the ball, and then it looked like it was a run-pass option there, and it looked like he was going to take a few steps forward, and then it looked like he was going to pass downfield there to number 2, Wortham, down there, and then he just kind of took a few steps forward and there and was met by that wall of defenders from the Green Wave.
Here's the snap. And Duncan going to call his own number. Winds his way up the field across the 30. He seems to fall a yard shy every time.
Yeah, Duncan is the workhorse tonight for your Troup High Tiger offense. He's called his own number multiple times this drive, just kind of carrying them down the field here with a host of Green Waves on his back.
4th and 1, Mitchell. We'll get the first down to the 20. His helmet's off. He's still running. They have to call it dead because his helmet came off. Flags on the play. It's looking like they're going to mark him down back at about the 15.
Let's see what the call is.
T.J. Mitchell on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
I don't know exactly where they're going to spot the ball, but they were not going to deny T.J. Mitchell that time. He was carrying 4 or 5 defenders with him. His hat popped off, and I believe if they didn't call the play dead, he would have scored a touchdown there, Jack.
They're bringing it back. And the Tigers look confused, trying to find out from the official what's going on here.
Maybe it was a holding penalty there?
Back to what it was. We're going to need a little explanation from that.
Yeah. Coach G is letting the white hat know about it.
I think they're going to call an inadvertent whistle. Yep. That's exactly what I think's happened. That's why Coach G is very animated on the sideline. We were working towards a touchdown. The helmet came off. A flag was thrown. They stopped the play. Now there's no penalty on the play.
Yeah, like I said, T.J. Mitchell there just was not going to be denied. I mean, he had shaken 4 or 5 tacklers and was carrying about 3 with him across the end zone there when they blew the play dead about 15 yards away from where the ball was at. Just not a very good call there tonight.
So it will be a first down. But for who? I think it's a first down for the Green Wave. They're going to say that we did not get the first down.
No, our offensive out.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Well, they got 2 dueling officials that seem to be saying different things. So the Tigers now have a first down. Thank you, Blake. Tyson going for the end zone. Throws it out there, and no flag.
Yeah, there's a flag there. He just threw it off the field.
Okay. Okay, now I see it.
Like Tyson Duncan. I'm trying to see who that was he was trying to hit down there.
That's Jordan Wortham.
The defender just had a big hand of jersey. It was very blatant there.
So they'll mark it off. We'll remind the guy with the white hat, he's supposed to face us and tell us what the plays are before going down and marking things off.
Yeah, we've had a little confusion even on the Troup High touchdown tonight from the white hat tonight.
I want to go back and look at that. I think he went down on the 5, but that's just me. So here we go, first down. We'll cut back, and it's going to be Fannin who drives down near the 12-yard line. Second down.
Yeah, Javari Fannin took the handoff there. It looked like it was going to be a little sweep to the right, but kind of stutter step and cut back to the left there. Thought he saw a hole opening there, and just it shut down before he could get through.
Minute 13 left to go. Very confusing set of plays here. Tyson hands the ball off to his tailback. He runs to the right side. Driving. Get down to the 2. And a belly-to-back suplex for Spencer. Clock will stop with a first down at 52 seconds.
Yeah, T.J. Mitchell just took that handoff there, went right in between the right guard and the right tackle, and carried a couple of defenders down with him, looks like to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1. That's it. And a timeout called by Spencer. Can't take him inside. Let's go take 30 seconds. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
At ML Aubrey and Roanoke, we love the fall because that means that it is time for Troup Tiger football and time to think about deer season. ML Aubrey stocks about 3 or 4 different deer mixes, but our Pat's Premium 5-Way is our best seller because it is a great economical mix that the deer love. We also always have plenty of Triple 13 fertilizer for your plots. ML Aubrey is the area dealer for buck muscle, and we have trophy rock and other minerals that will help you grow that big buck. We are also Carhartt and Key Clothing headquarters at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. First and goal from the 1. Let's see what these Tigers can do with it.
Yeah, like you said, Jack, just a confusing set of calls there by the officiating crew, but nevertheless, first and 1 for the Troup High Tigers.
Hand off into the line, into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
For the call. Yep, just kind of fell over a defender there, stayed on top of his body enough to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Troup Tigers. Go up 4 touchdowns before going into the locker room for halftime.
Cody Bray will come on to tip the point after touchdown. Here comes the snap. Hold kick is up. And it's through the uprights. He's perfect on the night. 28-0 with 42 seconds left to go. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You get on the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Lot number 113451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 28-0 in favor of your Troup High School Tigers. Spencer will set up in their return setup.
Spencer's got one man deep down there. Looks like we're going to kick from the 40-yard line. Just a display of offensive effort here by your Troup Tigers tonight, going up 4 touchdowns to nothing before halftime.
Here we go. Let's see what Spencer can do with this. And the ball fell off the tee, so can't do anything with it yet. There's the kick, short kick. Take it.
And number 3 is going to take it up and be tackled about the 45-yard line there for the Green Wave.
Maybe our shortest kick yet. Taking it to 30, and again, as you mentioned, up to the 45. They've got only 37 seconds left to work with.
44-yard line, first down for the Green Wave.
Excuse me, the 44-yard line. I want to give a shout-out to my buddy over in Roanoke, Mr. Pat Aubrey. I've heard his commercial a couple of times tonight. We haul a lot of feed and fertilizer for him over at J. Parr Trucking. Just give a shout-out to my good buddy Pat tonight on the radio.
We'll hopefully have Andrew Calhoun, the AD over at Troup High School, joining us at halftime. So here we go, the first play there. An incomplete pass.
A complete pass. He dumped it over there to the left. The guy came up with it there, and just as they've been doing all night, just kind of a pass to the left for a couple of yards,
I
pass
couldn't really
to the right
tell.
a couple of yards.
It looked like he dropped the ball, but they're going to give him the reception. They'll try to air it out one more time to end the things. And again, just a little short pass. Maybe enough for the first down, maybe not.
Let's see where they call it here. Did he even catch it? The ball was on the ground there. Yeah, they called it complete. And right in front of the line judge there, one of their wide receivers was kind of jumped there, but they didn't call that.
So it was a first down. They'll start the clock.
3 seconds left in the half. We'll see what they'll do here.
And somebody's offsides there. It's a 2 seconds and 2.2 seconds, excuse me, is on the clock. Throwing me off. It goes down to hundreds of seconds there. They're waving the flag off, as they've done a couple of times so far in the game.
I guess the Green Wave will have time to get one more play off here before half, if they can snap it fast enough with 2.2 seconds left to go in the first half of play tonight.
Well, they're taking their own sweet time now with this last play. Look for them to just heave it down the field.
I would keep an eye on that receiver over there to the far right. He's liked him a lot tonight.
And a lot of pressure. Tigers are all over him. And they're going to sack him to end things here at the end of the first half. They'll bring him down, and that'll do it. That's a great way to end things. 28-0 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers as we're going into halftime. And again, we'll hear from the band, and hopefully Mr. Andrew Calhoun, the AD of Troup High School, will join us here. I'll talk about other things going on at Troup High School in the athletics department. But right now, let's listen to some of our great sponsors. You're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
At Glenn Smith in Opelika, we love this time of the year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the team coaches, band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
You deserve to get good service and great rates. At State Farm, we get it. And we're here to help because with every State Farm policy, you get good neighbor service and you get surprisingly great rates. So what are you waiting for? Get going and talk to a local State Farm agent about your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
David Christie, your State Farm agent, has been serving the West Georgia community for over 45 years.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football as the band is on the field getting ready to serenade us. So we'll let you listen to some of those great tunes there in just a moment. As again, we mentioned we'll have Andrew Calhoun joining us in just a bit. After we listen to the band for just a bit, let's tune in to the Troup High School Tiger Marching Band.
I'm going to try to go to the sidelines at third quarter. Oh, cool. That's great. To see if it works. If it don't work, I'll come back with it. That'd be great. Got me ready to spin?
That's the pride of Troup County, the Troup High School Tiger Marching Band there. Doing a great job as always. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got Andrew Calhoun, the AD at Troup High School, talking to us about all things sports at Troup High School in just a bit. You listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support the local economy. And God bless America.
Stock number 113-451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
State Farm. This is Bill.
It finally got me, Bill.
What's that, Rick?
The Clark Street crater, the mother of all potholes.
Oh.
Year after rim-wrecking year, it's tormented the people of this town. It got me good.
But you know, State Farm's got you too.
You hear that? You ain't nothing.
You trash talking a pothole?
Yes, I am.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange: Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers up ahead 28-0 here at halftime, and we're joined now by the athletic director of Troup High School, Mr. Andrew Calhoun. Andrew, how you doing tonight?
Great. We got a good game going here, up by half at 28, so it's a good night to be a Tiger.
It is, but you know what? You can't sleep on this this team. Last week we were down almost this much against Hardaway.
Right.
We came roaring back and tied that sucker up.
I've been a part of some good games as a football coach when I was at Griffin and some baseball games and things of that nature. But that was awesome. A lot of people probably don't know this. We were, had the injury bug bit us last couple of weeks. We had some COVID issues too. So we were down and out a lot of kids last week as far as players go, starters and things of that nature. So we were really, going out there with a lot of kids that hadn't played a lot, not a lot of experience. And we were able to pull it off. And we grew up last week, I think, as a team. And, there's a lot of kids that played both ways last week that aren't used to doing that.
Right.
And it showed a lot of toughness and grit on their part to hang in there and then come back and eventually win that game. And look, Hardaway's got a good football team now.
Most definitely.
They had a lot of great athletes, and I was very impressed by the defensive end that's committed to Southern California.
Man, did he have long arms or what? Gosh.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he just reach in the back, grab 3 guys, and pick out the running back.
That's right. Yeah, he was a good player, and we were able to neutralize him with our offensive scheme last week, and really essentially took him out of the ball game. So I thought Coach Brewer and the offensive staff did a good job of doing that. And, we, like I said, we had a lot of kids step up for us in big-time situations, and we made the plays we needed to make them.
Well, it was a great ball game coming back, winning that in overtime. But, Coach, there's a lot more going on at Troup High School than just football here in the fall. It's a busy time, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is. We're the athletic department that never sleeps. I have an intern this semester, a former Troup High student. She's graduating in December from Columbus State, and so she's helping us out this fall. And she's like, Coach, it's raining outside. I said, hey, it never rains in the athletic department. So we got a lot of things going on. Softball, we got volleyball, we got cross country. We'll be starting up flag football here soon at the end of the month, and that'll kick off in October, mid-October, and go through November. Then you got basketball and wrestling and swimming starting up in November. Well, late October, roll right on in through the winter time, and then the spring sports start up in January. So it's very busy time at the school as far as athletic events going on, but it's a good thing.
I talked to Coach Eric Woods over at Callaway High. He was telling me about the girls flag football. That's an exciting program.
It is. We're very glad. We sat down as athletic, county athletic directors last probably March, and we were discussing sports to add, and we wanted to really make things, give more opportunities to our female athletes. And flag football was consensus. There was a survey sent out to the students countywide, and it came back, we would add this, add that. So we're actually adding esports as well, which is the video game, the gaming thing. And, in my opinion, anytime you can include more kids and get them more involved in the school climate and culture, it's a great thing. It helps, studies showing has proven kids that are involved in extracurricular activity, outside of just going to school every day, you do better in those classrooms, have better grades. They're more focused. They have a goal to achieve, whatever that may be, being a part of that team. So it's a great thing to add flag football for the girls and esports. We're going. They actually have 2 seasons of that. We're going to do a few kind of matches, I guess is what they call them. I'm still learning the esports
get your terminology.
Terminology. But we're going to do a few kind of dry runs this fall. I was talking to our coach that's going to do that. We're going to do 3 or 4 just to kind of make sure we got everything together with that. Then we're going to kick that off in the spring as well.
That our superintendent, since he's gotten here, Dr. Schumann has mentioned that very thing you said, is that finding a place for everyone. Every child has something that draws them to the school other than just their academics. And so it's so great that we're opening up all these extra opportunities. We have a call-in question.
I got you, yeah.
You may have got the same one. I don't know if we've had you on our air yet, but tell us a little bit about how you got to Troup High School.
Well, I guess I'll kind of back it up a little bit. I was at Griffin High School. I was the head baseball coach there, assistant football, strength and conditioning coordinator. And so I have a degree in coaching pedagogy from Valdosta State, and it's basically athletic administration, but coaching pedagogy is the technical name to it. And
that sounds really impressive.
Yeah. So actually what turned me on Troup, Kelby Holt, former offensive coordinator here at Troup High School, he and I graduated high school together at Flint River Academy over in Woodbury, Georgia. And he called me and said, hey, I know you got that degree and you're, looking into getting into administration one day. And I come from a long line of educators. My mom was a teacher for 42 years. My grandmother was a teacher for 38 years. My brother's
God bless both of them.
Yeah, my brother's assistant principal. My older sister worked at Griffin High School in the counseling department, and then my other sister is actually a registrar. So
you were stuck.
Yeah, education's our family business, and I wanted to move into administration, and this opportunity came up, and I came down here and didn't know anybody other than Kelby, and then of course he took another opportunity somewhere else the next year, but. It just was a great place. There's a lot of, things that are in place in Troup County school system as a whole, not just Troup High School. And the biggest thing is a commitment. There's a commitment from the community, not only to be great in athletics, but to be great in the classroom.
Right.
And, if you look around the state, people that make it far deep in the playoffs, whatever sport it is every year, there's that combination of, great academics, great athletics, support from the community, and those elements are in place in LaGrange. And, that's what really just drew me to Troup High School. And the people in the community, my wife and I, we moved down here last August, during the middle of the pandemic, and, just the outpouring of support, people, hey, whatever you need. Not knowing the area that well, call them up, hey, where I go, get my oil changed, where I go do this, and just having, those people come out and open their arms and welcome me and my wife and my son, it's been a great experience for us.
Well, that's awesome. You've had to work with my daughter, Anna Andrews, she works with the volleyball program. She's spoken highly of you as well and appreciates the support you've given her and all of those programs because, as you mentioned, it's not just about football. There are so many things that take place for both the boys and the girls all year long.
Yeah. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Just saying that there's so many things that take place with the boys and the girls all year long. And, again, it's the department that never rests.
Yeah, and that's a great thing. Our coaches do a really good job of scheduling. I will say that. That helps keep my sanity. But we have something going on. Here's the thing, too. Athletic department, school shuts down in the summertime. Athletics is still going on because all of our fall sports are in basically at that time preseason conditioning. So you got football, lifting weights, and practicing in the morning times as well as volleyball. You got summer basketball going on, softball's getting geared up for their season. So, there's something going on all the time. And, the taxpayers, we've hosted a few wrestling tournaments. I want to mention this, too. Last year, we were able to host a USA Youth National tournament for USA Wrestling, and that was a great deal. We had, I think it was like 480-something kids from ages 8 to 14, And it was a great having that arena to host that event. Help bring in a lot of money for the wrestling program and everything. And we had another one in May. It's quite at the scale as the first one was, but I mentioned commitment earlier. There's a lot of commitment. There's not many places to build, facilities like we got at Troup High School in LaGrange, and I know Callaway's, getting whatever they're getting here down the road. But, it's a great thing, and it's an awesome place to be.
Yeah, we're very blessed with the facilities. And you mentioned the tournament. We mentioned the volleyball had one of the first regionals that they've been able to have in a long time to bring in teams from all over the place, just because we've got the facilities to do it now, and can bring those folks in. Well, Coach, we're going to let you get back to enjoying this game. We're going to let you hear from some of our sponsors again. This is Coach Andrew Calhoun. He's been here. He's our AD, and he's been joining us here at halftime. 28-0 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Coach, we appreciate you, and we'll see you folks back and after this spot break back to our station.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
At ML Aubrey and Roanoke, we are excited to once again sponsor Troup Tiger Football. We'd like to thank those of you who have made the short trip and came to see us in Roanoke, because you've seen what a neat store we are. My great-granddaddy opened our same location in 1909. We are a feed store, true, but we also carry Lodge cast iron cookware, Brewmate koozies, Corinthian bells wind chimes, and of course, lots of Carhartt clothing and several brands of boots. Make the short hop to Roanoke and come see us at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're here at halftime, as we had a great time talking to Coach Andrew Calhoun. We had, bless our hearts, both of our phones were buzzing off the hook. But thanks for lots of folks calling in and texting in questions and wondering how things were going with different programs. And he even mentioned as he was going, he said, I didn't mention the cheerleaders. What a great job Miss Amelia Key does with that group. So we'll try to have her on maybe when we get back to the stadium. And we got Blake with his ears on down there. Spencer, is he, can you hear me, buddy? Well, let's get your mic on. Try it again.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
There he is.
There we go. Yeah, great news there from the Troup High Athletic Director. A lot of big things going on at Troup High School, but as well as throughout our community with Callaway and LaGrange and the whole Troup school system right now. A lot of great things going on.
It sure is, and we're happy to have you actually working down the side. Now, where are you as I'm looking down?
I'm down here on the 10-yard line. I'll wave at you, Jack. Can you see me?
I can now. That's great. All right.
Go.
All right, that's good. Greg's going to be very jealous as we're working with a new little system here, trying to get everything working for his sideline work. When we come back, especially when we get back to the stadium, that'll be a lot of fun. Let me take you really quick. We're up 28-0 here with we're just toward the end of halftime. The Tigers didn't do a whole lot. They were just 3 and out. Had to punt the ball to start things off in the first quarter. But after that, it was Katie bar the door. They blocked a punt by Spencer. The first play from scrimmage there, they ran it into the end zone. Then they got the ball back. 2 plays later, they're into the end zone again, 14-0. They got the stop Spencer, got the ball back, 21-0. Stop Spencer. They had that little 3 and out to begin the second quarter, but then they were able to get the ball back, put the ball back in the end zone. So 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter to lead us to the 28-0 score that we have right now. Let's take one more break back to the station, one of our 4-spot breaks. When we come back from that, we'll be ready to start the second half of play right here on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Charlie did not die from an overdose. Charlie was poisoned.
Websites and social media selling fake medicines may look legitimate, but they're not.
He died in less than 15 minutes after taking the pill.
Any medication not purchased from a licensed pharmacy could be deadly.
No other family should go through this. It's just horrific.
Go to safe.pharmacy. Learn about fake medicine on social media and if an online pharmacy is safe.
Hi friends, it's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. This month we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stock number 113-451 plus tax tag and title to Kia LaGrange for complete details.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Let's go down to Blake on the sideline. Blake, how are things going down there, buddy?
Hey, Jack, I'm down here on the sideline with Coach G here. Coach G, they tried to spread us out a lot on defense that first half. We saw that we pulled the linebacker, to try to cover some of those wide sets. What's our outlook going into halftime to stop those kind of bubble screens?
I think we've done a really good job of stopping it. We're trying not to get anything thrown over our head or doing some things with some multiple formations. But, we're pitching a shutout right now. Our DBs are making some real good breaks on the ball. I think we're getting pressure with Quay Bursong and those guys, so we're going to try to keep that up.
Gotcha. Sounds good, Coach. Thank you. There we go. You have it from Coach G on the sideline.
Wow, and he ran away from you.
Busy man.
I just wish I had his energy. That'd be great.
That's right.
We're here at getting ready to go into the third quarter play. And again, we mentioned 28-0. And Blake, I like what Coach G mentioned, how our defensive backs are not letting everybody get really behind them. They have completed a few passes, but one thing that we haven't seen Spencer do is really get their guys in the right position to pick up the first downs. A lot of times they'll catch these passes, they're yards shy.
Yeah, they are a yard shy there. And, like you said, the Troup High defense has been doing an excellent job at keeping everything in front of them. They've completed a series of passes, but none have really gotten over the 7 to 8 profit margin there, the yard line. We've been doing a good job of keeping that contained. Even though they're going to complete a couple of those passes, we've been keeping them very well in front of us so that we don't have any busted big plays.
So Spencer will get the ball to start the second half. Their return team has gotten a lot of work in this ball game as the Tigers have continued to score. We've been kicking the ball pretty short so far, kind of towards the corner, kind of hold them down there.
Yeah, we'll see if we'll go back to that little pooch kick to a corner and see if they don't try to swing it around to the opposite side to outrun us on the near hash there.
So Tigers ready to kick the ball away to start the second half of play. We'll get you some scores from around the area in just a moment. And they'll whistle things in play. And there's the kick. Again, a short kick to this near side. Trying to get back to the middle. Tigers will close in on him. He'll break out to the outside. And we'll have to kind of have not a touchdown saving tackle, but a big tackle back at the 45-yard line. He cut to the inside, then broke to the outside and picked up big yardage.
Yeah, he kind of hit a little stutter step there and kind of outran a couple of Troup High defenders. Looks like number 8 and Nazir Easter finally caught up with him there to tackle him out of bounds.
We mentioned scores. Columbus and Jordan, they're in the third quarter. 17-0 is your score there. as we mentioned, 28-0 here, and then 41-0 LaGrange and Kendrick back at Callaway Stadium.
41-0. We thought we were pitching a shutout here, Jack.
Yeah, well, that's a very creative offense that LaGrange has got. Spencer's quarterback catches, turns, throws immediately, and he's hit immediately at the 41.
Yeah,
I'm talking about immediately.
Yeah, just those little short passes again, kind of nickel and diming us to death there. Number 7, Quay Moss, able to wrap him up. Like you said, almost immediately. As soon as the football was there, Quay Moss was there as well for the good tackle for the Troup Tigers.
So actually a penalty on the play. They'll back him up 5, start that one over. It'll be 1st and 15 as an illegal shift was called. So the ball will be placed right there at midfield at the 49. So 1st and 15 from there. Once again, they put their running back to the left side of the quarterback, Gaither. He's back to pass. A little deeper drop back than usual. Screen to the left side. Caught and immediately hit. Ball's out. I think they're going to call that an incomplete pass because, my goodness, he was hit immediately.
My goodness, Nazir Easter came out of nowhere and ran over him like a dump, popping that ball out right there.
Wow. So that'll be called an incomplete pass. Second down. I guess he did not make a football move, as they say.
Yeah, looks
actually,
like
didn't make any move at all. Yeah. Okay, wow. So he still catches his breath on the side. While they tend to that young man, hope he's okay. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Back to the station. Tigers leading 28-0 on Eagle Sports.
You deserve to get good service and great rates. At State Farm, we get it. And we're here to help because with every State Farm policy, you get good neighbor service and you get surprisingly great rates. So what are you waiting for? Get going and talk to a local State Farm agent about your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
David Christie, your State Farm agent, has been serving the West Georgia community for over 45 years.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Good to see that young man get back up on his own power. Welcome back to Troup High Tiger football. 28-0 is your score. 11:41 left to go in the third quarter of play. How does it feel down there, Blake, with the weather and everything?
Man, it's a little warm down here, Greg. I'm down here sweating a little bit, but, I mean, the pop from that last play with Nazir Easter, I mean, that was just intensifying down here on the Troup High sideline.
So they'll line up on a second down. Talk about your wide splits. Yikes. Everybody's on the line. Looks like they got some – that may be a penalty. Now they move some people. A double shift, which they're not really supposed to do. Now they move the backfield beside the quarterback. And the Tigers going to jump off sides. So that'll give them a second down and 10 instead of second down and 15.
Yeah, look up there. I think I'm cutting out a little bit. Looked like they lined up there in a legal formation, like you said, Jack, and they kind of got to shifting some and off sides there. So they've been playing that little cat and mouse game all game.
Time ticks down. Quarterback backs up. A little screen pass right in the middle of the field. Tigers read it pretty well. He'll get about 4, maybe 5 yards out of that. Third down and about 4.
Yeah, a little screen pass there again. Like I said, a little to the right and a little to the left, but luckily we're able to stay in front of them and keep the yards gained to a minimum right now. Looked like number 11, Cullum Irvin, was in on that tackle. I couldn't see. There was 2 or 3 more Tigers over there.
So now third down and 5. Quarterback Gaither once again pulls that back up next to him on his left side. He's going to throw a quick out there, and he's going to get past our initial line of defense and then driven out of bounds over on the far side.
Yeah, kind of a screen pass out there to the near hash where I'm standing at. Kind of danced around a little bit with one defender, but it looked like number 10, Trey Blackman, just in and swept up the miss.
So there are some flags now. Let's see what these are going to be and who they're going to be against.
Yeah, there's a little extracurricular activity there on the end of that play. I think a little jawing back and forth from the Green Wave as well as the Troup High Tigers. They're trying to see exactly if those are going to offset or not.
Officials continue to have a conversation. Waiting for the indication. All right. Personal foul against the Tigers declined. Personal foul against the Green Wave declined. Then a third personal foul against the Green Wave that will be marked off. So I guess what you're saying is right, Blake. They had two that canceled each other out, but the third one on the part of the Green Wave is going to back them up 4th down and 20.
Was a lucky break there for the Tigers. Just high emotions in a game like this. You know, just second game of region play there, and a lot on the stakes tonight.
Well, you're exactly right. It is a big ball game for the Tigers. Regardless of what the score is, they really want to make sure something big happens tonight.
That's right. You know, kind of making a 2021 football team for your Troup High Tigers.
So, very familiar scene as the punter comes back onto the field. Let's see if he's able to get one off here. He'll stand back on about the 32. He'll call for it. Runs up, gets it. Really quick off of the foot. And Andrew Townsend says, get away from it as it goes out of bounds. They're inside the 30. Let's take a 30-second break. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Opelika is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. We're in a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. Now in our 29th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here come the Tigers for the 22. Tyson Duncan rolls to the outside, caught at the 32, out of bounds at the 35. Go the Tigers. Great job by Dorothy Wortham to bring that one in.
Yeah, quarterback for the Tigers, he didn't have his first option there, so he kind of rolled to the left, was being chased around. Just made a dime of a pass there to Dorothy Wortham, who picked up the first down on the play.
So first down after about the 10-yard, a little more than 10-yard gain. Tyson Duncan stays in there at the quarterback position. We'll call for it. Turn. Pass the ball complete to Wortham again. Wortham up the field. He's spun out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line.
Kind of interesting on that play call. I think that might be the first screen we've seen from Troup tonight. Just kind of taking one out of the Green Wave playbook there. They were lucky enough to keep it in front of them as we've been doing the whole game. Number 2 there again, Dorothy Wortham on the reception there.
A little bit of a change in the backfield as T.J. Mitchell will come in, and he'll stand beside the quarterback, Duncan. Takes it, hands the ball off quickly. Actually, no, throws it out there to Duncan, who's hit as soon as he catches the ball. So let me back that up. I said that completely wrong. Tyson throws it out there to Mitchell, who's hit as soon as he catches the ball.
Yeah, Tyson was under a little bit of pressure. He didn't see it coming. They were coming off of his back there. Was kind of looking all off. Defender hit him and did get the pass out to T.J. Mitchell out in the flat, but the defender was there right on top of him about the same time that the ball.
So a third down and a loss back to almost the original line of scrimmage at the 31. This Tiger offense moving here. Here comes the rush. Throw across the middle of the field. Will fall incomplete. And again, they had a great rush. They're finding that little gap.
Yeah, just the defensive end there, number 30, Green Wave, just kind of through the left side of the line there and got over there to Tyson before he could get the ball off. I'm not really sure who the intended receiver was there, as he was kind of getting hit as he was trying to release that ball.
So the Tigers want to punt the ball away. Isaac Andrews comes in to do that job. Here we go. There's the snap. Gets the ball off pretty well. Angling to the far side. And looks like it'll be Spencer's ball back around the 40-yard line, where it's down there. Tigers still up by a score 28-0. We're 9:09 left to go here in this third quarter play. Jack Morgan and Blake Alford bringing you the contest tonight. And our partner Greg Hicks on his way to watch his Auburn Tigers this weekend.
Yeah, that was a good punt. They kind of brought the cavalry there on them, and we ended up getting the ball off. And pretty decent punt there.
Yeah, Isaac has been strong all season long for us. Ball rests on the 39-yard line of Spencer. And while it is, we are up by 4 touchdowns, I'd like to see another spark. Let's get something going here. A big sack, an interception, something like that would be lots of fun. His offensive line, and my goodness gracious, there's some plastic pads popping down in there.
Yeah, it looked like number 24 just kind of flew in there. Tyler Leslie just kind of buried his head down in that pile and drove them back about a yard from where the forward motion will be marked at.
Yeah, he'll get a yard out of that.
Yeah, this sideline definitely loves electric plays over here, Jack. A while ago when Nazir Easter made that loud pop, man, you would have thought they lit a fire under him over here.
Spencer, quarterback rolls this near side, got some pressure, throws the ball, complete and hit. Actually, ball incomplete because as he hit him, just like earlier, the ball pump's popping out.
Yeah, it looked like Quay Birdsong there on the coverage. He got there about the same time that the receiver did, and the ball got there and just kind of buried his shoulder pad in his gut there and was able to dislodge that ball, and it's an incomplete pass there.
A good clean hit.
Yeah, Birdsong just flying all over the field tonight for your Troup High Tigers.
Yeah, he's in the backfield. He's in the secondary. He's wherever he needs to be.
Recorded 1 touchdown tonight.
Yeah, he did. 3rd and 9. Play clock down to 7 seconds, and it takes them a long time to set up. I think they saw that too, so they'll call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 60 seconds back to the station, 28-0 in favor of your Troup High School Tigers right here on Eagle Sports.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 8:25 left to go here. 28-0 is your score. Tigers break the huddle, as does the Spencer Green Wave. They just haven't been able to put a whole lot on the offensive side against these Tigers tonight.
Yeah, very outstanding performance on the defense.
That's for sure. Quarterback is going to be, we missed him in the backfield. He throws the ball down the field, complete, and we catch the receiver at the same time as he catches the ball. It'll be a first down across the 50, down the 47, but we had the quarterback in the backfield and just let him go.
Yeah, a very gutsy play there by their quarterback. Number 24, Tyler Leslie, was right there in the backfield with him, and he just kind of evaded that tackle and launched it over there to the far hash. And their wide receiver just came up with a very contested throw.
So first down for the Green Wave. Man in motion, handoff, and that's not a play they need to run again. That's good for us, as the Tigers are all over it. Our interior forward just are waiting for that play.
And number 15 again, Quay Birdsong just sprinted off of that defensive end position, caught him from behind, and kind of suplexed him backwards there that time, Jack.
We're keeping Spencer happy with all the wrestling terminology here.
I haven't seen anybody RKO anybody yet, though.
No, we had that earlier. That's how we got the touchdown. We have some bookends and just not the most electrifying move in sports entertainment history. As long as we don't have that, we'll be fine.
Tell Spence we'll have a stone cold stunner here in a minute.
There you go. There's the snap. Quarterback quickly turns, throws to a spot, and it goes out of bounds. The receiver had actually gone a little bit too far down the field, was trying to come back to it.
Yeah, just trying to set up another one of those quick screens there. Like we've said multiple times tonight, Jack, I mean, by the time the ball hits the quarterback's hands, it's not staying there very long. A maximum of 2 seconds. He tried to get it out there in that screen, and his guy just wasn't there. A little miscommunication there between the wide receiver and the quarterback for the green wave on that play.
Gaither, the quarterback. He's been there all night. He'll step up in the pocket, throw it. And again, high. Looks like he got a catch with that far side. Yep. Number 2 for the Green Wave. Pulls it in. And he just, tall kid, just had good position on us. And a great throw by the quarterback, Gaither.
Yeah, great throw there. You know, our defensive ends are getting off of that edge. It's not so much a battle of physicality as a battle of speed on the line of scrimmage right now for your Troup High Tigers. And number 2 for the Green Wave is just able to climb that ladder there and come down with that gutsy throw.
So they set up in the backfield. They have 2 different running backs back there. Now they'll form a line straight across. Then they'll move another man in motion. Quarterback will throw it to one of those men in motion, and he's in immediately and brought down. A little German suplex there.
Yeah, I was about to say number 20 there, Noah Dixon, doing another suplex there for Spency up there in the booth with you tonight. Very good tackling here, physical tackling by your Troup High defense.
Well, no doubt tackling, that's for sure.
That's right. They're not going anywhere when our guys hit them tonight.
Nope. 28-0, 7:01 left to go in this third quarter of play. Spencer with their best drive of the night. Quarterback takes it back to pass. Here comes the pressure. And he'll pop out to the outside and be wrangled down right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, he kind of danced around back there. We were getting some pressure on him, and he tried to spin around to the edge there. Their guy right there on that left tackle position got a really good block for him. Thought he was going to be able to get around, but number 7, Quay Moss, just met him as soon as he turned that corner right there and was able to wrestle him down.
Twins to this near side, now trips. Twins to the far side. Quarterback all alone in the backfield. Look for that quick pass of his. And the Tigers will jump off sides.
I think it's going to be a false start there, Jack. Looks like their left guard may have missed the cadence there that time.
Yep, they're back out. Good call, Blake. See, having you down the field is a good thing.
I guess so. And not only do I get to rub it in Greg's face that I got to use his new equipment, but I actually do get to see down here a little bit.
So 3rd and 15. Back up to the line of scrimmage come the Spencer Green Wave. And plays whistled in. And a timeout is called on the field. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 28-0. We're in the third quarter play. And Spencer is driving the best drive they've had all game right here on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100-plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back with the third quarter of play. 5:50 left to go here. 28-0 in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. Green Wave with their best drive of the game so far. Looking at 3rd and 15. There's the snap, back to pass, looking, quickly airs it out down the sideline. He's got a man back there, and he catches it. Touchdown for the Green Wave. They finally got behind our defense and put a score on the board.
Yeah, number 8 there, wide receiver for the Green Wave. He just beat our guy by half a step, and their quarterback just dropped a dime in there to him. They were able to score on that play. So the first score for the Green Wave tonight. I didn't understand how tall these receivers were for the Green Wave until I stepped out here, Jack. This number 2 over here on our sideline that's lining up, I'm about a 6'4" guy, and he's a head higher than me, so he's a 6'7", 6'8" guy. These aren't small receivers we're defending here tonight.
Tiger left down on the play. Injured, either possibly a cramp or wind knocked out of him. He's going to sit up.
Yeah, he kind of got stretched. We go for that deflection there on that touchdown pass.
Good. He's able to walk off under his own power. That's good to see.
Number 9, C.J. Sands there, walking off on his own power towards the Troup High sideline.
So Spencer puts points to the board. We'll await the PAT. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Tigers coming back for the other side.
Down 4 touchdowns. Can you blame them, Jack?
No, I mean, if you feel good about it, just sure points versus not possible points, is the only thing you got to worry about. So 3 wide to this near side. Quarterback Gaither will wait for the ball to come back to him.
See if they try one of these bubble screens here to punch in these 2 points.
Actually, offsides by the Green Wave, I think.
Yep, false start there. Looks like number 53 got a head start there, the right guard on the Green Wave.
The whole right side kind of folded in early. They'll back him up. And that says to me go for 1. But they may be thinking something different.
Looks like their quarterback's going to stay on the field. They've been gaining, 4 or 5 yards per screen they've been throwing. Going to gamble it here, Jack.
All right, here we go with the extra point. 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback back to pass, throws it to the corner. And it's going to fall incomplete. Good pass, but good coverage back there by the Tigers.
Yeah, good clean coverage there by to Duartney Wortham there. Stayed very clean, didn't get a pass interference call there. Very good job on his part.
All right, but they do get on the board. 28-6 is your score. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. 5:44 left to go.
Jack, I'll be interested to see here. Troup's about to receive the ball. See if we can get one of those quick drives that we saw in the first quarter.
So they step up. There's the kick. We take it by the Tigers at about the 30. Up the field to the 40. Good return across midfield. Finally brought down to about the 44-yard line. A good 25, 26-yard return.
Yeah, it looked like Quay Moss there with the return, a little short kick. He was able to pick it up and like you said, give us about 20 to 26 yards there on the kickoff return.
Initially by number 8, Gerard Brown. Return to the Spencer 44-yard line. First down, Tigers.
So 5:36 left to go. 28-6 is your score. There's the snap, handoff into the line. Gain of, there's going to be a gain of 5, but we rattle off about 7 yards. So 2nd and 3.
It looked like T.J. Mitchell there just kind of behind the left guard there and was able to muscle his way for about 4 or 5 yards there, where originally it was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
So here come the Tigers once again. Handoff. to the Tigers. 20, 10, and then down just about the 7-yard line. Another big play that time. That's by Mitchell.
It looks like they're going to mark him right there at the 7-yard line to split those defensive linemen there and got past linebackers, and the free safety was able to finally catch up with him right here at the 7.
First down, Troup.
Let's see if they can put it into the end zone here. It's going to be Mitchell going around the right side. Fights inside down to, what's that going to be, about the 3-yard line?
Yeah, about they're going to mark him right on the 3, Jack, right on the 3. Those eyes are thought they were. Yeah, very hard sledding here, though, downhill for number 4, T.J. Mitchell here this drive.
So here we go. Snap. Hand off this time to Fannin, who will go into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, just walks. Troup High Tiger. It's like number block there. Quay Birdsong just picked up that defensive end that was coming around for the tackle and just stood him right up and let Troup High walk in for the touchdown.
All right, let's attempt the point after touchdown now. Cody Bray will step on to do those duties. Step, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. All right, so the Tigers with a 35-6 score. Doing well here in the third quarter of play. Let's take a break. You're listening to Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Killigrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.99. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KillerGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Lot number 113-451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. It is 4:22 left to go in this third quarter of play. 35-6 is your score.
You know, nothing fancy there on that last drive, Jack. About 7 plays, just running it and pounding it straight up the middle. Those fundamentals that we talked about in pregame, just getting to work there.
There's the kick. Another just aiming for the corner. And he'll go down just over the 30-yard line. So that's where they'll have it, 1st and 10.
Yeah, number 3 there for the Green Wave. Called it, just kind of muffed it a little bit, just ended all in on it to save from a turnover there instead of trying to pick it up and run with it.
It's a play by that young man. So 1st and 10 from the 31. So Spencer had their longest drive of the game, taking all the way into the end zone, missing the 2-point conversion. And the Tigers answer with a touchdown of their own after a nice run back across the 50 by Quay Moss.
Yeah, you know, Jack, we've just been nickel and diming us to death the whole game. Like I said, they finally just went over top for about a 20-yard pass on that last touchdown.
Yep. Washington. They might try that again. As the quarterback rolls to the near side. He's going to keep it. Get about 3 yards up the field. 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, went out to the right there and ended up finally getting tackled by Quay Moss. Number 3, Tay Shells, had him in the background. He was in the backfield. He was just not able to get a hold of him before he creased that edge.
So 2nd down. This send trips to the top side. Twins to this near side. Quarterback all alone in the backfield.
Tigers going to bring some pressure
Yep.
here.
Quick little bubble screen. It'll fall incomplete. We almost catch it.
Yeah, number 3, Tay Shells, just kind of crept up right there, right behind the nose guard. Just put a little more pressure on the quarterback there to get that off even faster than he's wanting to, and just missed his target over there, the right-hand side on the near hash.
And that pressure, we almost caught it in the backfield as he threw the ball.
He kind of snuck up from that linebacker position and stood right there behind the nose guard and was able to jump over the center there. And like you said, almost caught the ball in there.
It would have been sweet. And the Tigers will jump into the neutral zone, but not jump out in time for their call for a 5-yard penalty. So 3rd and about 2.
Birdsong there just kind of missed the cadence a little bit there, a little bit of that cat and mouse game we've been talking about all game. They've been kind of playing at the line of scrimmage with us with the quick cadence, and then they'll come back and they'll back out and kind of look for the play on the sideline. They've actually got a couple of delay of game penalties trying to draw the Tigers off sides there like that.
They're back to the line of scrimmage now. Roll a man over to the near side. Hand off into the line of scrimmage. He may have enough for the first down. This may be one of the best plays they've had up the middle.
Number 15 on the tackle there, Quay Birdsong again. Jumped off sides the last snap, but was able to redeem himself there with that quick tackle there off the right side. Looks like he's kind of limping off the field now.
Yeah, he's gone down, so they'll have to call a timeout to check on him. A smart move by the young man. And while they bring some folks out to check on him, we'll let you check in with some of our sponsors. 35-6 is your score. Let's take 60 seconds, 2 spots. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
You deserve to get good service and great rates. At State Farm, we get it. And we're here to help because with every State Farm policy, you get good neighbor service and you get surprisingly great rates. So what are you waiting for? Get going and talk to a local State Farm agent about your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
David Christie, your State Farm agent, has been serving the West Georgia community for over 45 years.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back at 3:25 in the third quarter of play. 35-6 is your score. Everybody doing okay, able to get off the field under their own power.
Tigers doing a lot of shifting on that defensive line right now.
Back to pass, looking. Throws it across the middle. Crowd of people there, and a catch by Spencer to the 25.
Yeah, that was the big number 2 wide receiver I was telling you about, Jack. I'm not sure of his name. I don't have my pad down here. But he just kind of beat the guy over the middle, and the height he had over number 8, Nazir Easter, he was just able to bring that ball down with him.
26-yard line of Troup. First down, Greenway.
So there's another big play for them. Maybe this is what we have to look forward to from them. See this time they come around the outside, pick up about 4, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they kind of shoveled it to the right there, and I thought they had him down. But he kind of danced around a little bit, and eventually was brought down by number 7, Quay Moss, over there near the Green Wave sideline.
Try to draw us off there. Trips far side. Taking their time. Hand off into the line of scrimmage. And they're going to get through the line. They go into the end zone. Yes, they do. A touchdown for Spencer right up the middle. And uncharacteristic of the Tigers. They let them put 6 more on the board.
Yeah, Jack, we've been saying it the whole game. It's just a matter of time. They spread it out the whole game, and then they slice us right up the middle 2 times in the back-to-back drives here.
They're deciding to go for 2 or 1.
Looks like they're going to keep the kicker on the sideline here, Jack.
Yeah, going for 2 once again. Quarterback all alone in the backfield. Man in motion back from the far side. Takes it back, rolls to his left. He's going to go in on his own without being touched. 2 points are good.
Yeah, Troup High defense was really looking for the pass there on the right. Quarterback just kind of took it himself over to the left, and their wide receiver caught a block for him and just walks in the corner of the end zone.
So 35-14. Tigers You know, they had some of this magic last week. We're just in the third quarter. They may need to step things up a little bit. 35-14, 2:10 left to go in the third. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue. New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. This Troup High School football is brought to you by Wellstar.
Welcome back as onside kick is attempted and offsides go the Green Wave. We've seen this at the early part of the game.
I think they tried that their first kick tonight, Jack.
You're right.
But, you know, that defense, you know, our offense has looked great all night long, but our defense has looked like they've a little relaxed those last two drives. I'd like to see them stand up and make a real statement to the Green Wave, no more. But hopefully the Tigers can have a quick rebound here for another score. We're about to receive the ball back here. Wave.
Let's see what happens.
Having a hard time keeping the ball on tee tonight.
Yep. It's teed up pretty straight. It is a regular kick, but short. And we muff it a little bit. The ball's on the ground. Tigers get on it. That was scary.
Yeah, had a Wave player right there on top of him, but the Tigers were able to come up with the ball out there off the kickoff.
So the Tigers will have the ball back at about the 21-yard line. Excuse me, 28-yard line.
I think we were just kind of thinking about running all the way back there, Jack, before we got our hands on the football.
Yeah, the ball was a little high. And again, you got to make sure you have it before you do anything with it. Tyson Duncan, the quarterback, calls for it. Quickly hands the ball off to Fannin. Fannin follows his blockers. Pulled down from behind after a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
You know, we split them up the middle a couple of times, but, you know, tonight, Jack, there's been some tough downhill sledding here for these running backs and the quarterback of Troup, you know, showing a lot of physicality tonight, just twisting and pulling with them.
Blake, we may be about to lose you on your microphone.
I'll move a little bit.
Okay. Fannin wants to get the ball carrier. Going to get another 2, maybe 3 yards up the field. 3rd and 2. But I think your battery may be about to go as we're monitoring from up here.
Gotcha. Looked like number 6 again on that play, Javar Fannin. They're just, like I said, the tough downhill sledding. They haven't been giving them a lot up the middle here the second half and having to earn every yard.
3rd and 2. This time it's Mitchell. Mitchell caught from behind. He can pick up the first and more. Weaves his way across the 45, all the way down to the 50-yard. Why is he still on his feet?
He's still turning.
Across the 50 to the 47 on the other side. He was stopped at the 45 and kept on going.
Yeah, what an effort there by TJ. There was about 6 defenders on his back there, and he just kept those legs churning in another 5 or 6 yards.
So we got the first down and more there.
First down, Tigers.
Minute 2 left to go in the third. Tigers up 35-14. Want to answer that last touchdown. Handoff. This time it's Mitchell once again driving his way all the way down almost to the 40-yard line.
You know, as I was watching Mitchell just carry those defenders, man, he has been in the weight room, Jack. His thighs, man, they look like 2 horses running through there.
He's a big guy. Hard pounding yards. It's going to be Fannin this time. Cuts back inside and he could go. 30, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers.
Fannin just steps to the right there and does a little stutter step and just takes off and splits him right on that right side and just takes it in about 30, 40 yards for a Troup High School touchdown.
Fannin with the 30-yard TD there. Again, just a run and play off that right side. And that's how you answer a touchdown late in a ball game right there. Excellent job. Excellent job. Comes the snap. Hold up. Bad snap.
Kind of fumbled it. Can we get on it?
And that'll end the play. So missed extra point. That's okay. We're still up 41-14. As we're here at the end, almost the end of the third period. 21 seconds left to go. We'll give you those 21 seconds when we return after 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
At Glenn Smith in Opelika, we love this time of the year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
21 seconds left to go. Tigers kicking the ball off once again. 41-14 is your score as we're at the end of the third quarter of play. Coming up, we'll get you, as we go to the fourth quarter, we'll get you some scores from the area. Update you on those games. There's the kick. Again, a little bit deeper this time. Brought out from about the 30. And,
it's off to the races there.
Yep, they're going to go all the way to a kickoff return. And Spencer answers our answer. Looking for flags, and I don't see any. A 76-yard return. 4 touchdown. Let's see what they do with the extra point. And just some breakdown over there on the far side. He found a little seam along the line, and we just couldn't, once he got past that second guy, just nobody was there to catch him.
Yeah, we haven't really had a good defensive stand here on them in the second half here so far, Jack. Just kind of a quick electric return by the Green Wave.
So everybody's trying to catch their breath as they move back down here. They're going to go. They're lined up to go for 2. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback will hand the ball off in the middle, and that wasn't the thing to do. As the Tigers easily handle that one. But not before they do score the touchdown on the run back. So 41-20 is your score. We'll be right back. 60 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
State Farm, this is Bill.
It finally got me, Bill.
What's that, Rick?
The Clark Street crater, the mother of all potholes.
Oh.
Year after rim-wrecking year, it's tormented the people of this town. It got me good.
But you know, State Farm's got you too.
You hear that? You ain't nothing.
You trash talking a pothole?
Yes, I am.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
At ML Aubrey in Roanoke, we love the fall because that means that it is time for Troup Tiger football and time to think about deer season. ML Aubrey stocks about 3 or 4 different deer mixes, but our Pat's Premium 5-Way is our best seller because it is a great economical mix that the deer love. We also always have plenty of Triple 13 fertilizer for your plots. ML Aubrey is the area dealer for buck muscle, and we have trophy rock and other minerals that will help you grow that big buck. We are also Carhartt and Key Clothing headquarters at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back as the Tigers will return this one up to past the 30-yard line. And that's where their offense will have it first and 10.
And number 6, Javari Fannin there, kind of backpedaling there to take that kickoff there, and was able to run it up and get about a 10 to 15-yard return off of that.
So here comes this Tiger offense. And they're going to want to make something happen here to answer once more. Again, had I not been down here just a week or so, just a week ago, and saw the incredible comeback, I might not be so worried, but my goodness gracious. There's a handoff on the right side. And Fannin will almost pick up the first down. He'll be right at it. We'll see where they mark it. But that will be the end of the third quarter play. We'll leave that as a little teaser. We'll tell you whether they get the first down or not when we come back. Tigers up 41-20 on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Killigrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KillerGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 113-451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back as we're going into the fourth quarter of play. 41-20 is your score for the Troup High School Tigers. A couple other scores of local interest. Columbus defeating Jordan tonight, 44-0. And back in Callaway Stadium, LaGrange, they're Night of Champions tonight. They have a big win, 48-6 over Kendrick. So breaking 40 seems to be the norm tonight. The Tigers would like to do that as well. But it's the Tigers with the ball right now. 1st and 10. They did get the first down. And here they come. So we Fannin with the ball on the left side, and they catch up with him on the first down.
Yeah, Fannin just tried to take that to the left there. Was met by the defensive end and then got caught from behind by the middle linebacker, sprinting through our offensive line there. Thought we got a down Green Wave player on the field right now. Looks like he's in a lot of pain.
We'll let them check on him. Take 30 seconds back at the station on Eagle Sports.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick and GMC in Opelika is happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we're honored to lend our support. We're in a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. Now in our 29th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. That player's able to make it off the sideline under his own power. That's great. So 2nd down for the Tigers. Duncan hands the ball off. Very conservative. We're just trying to take some time off the clock and keep this offense on the field for a little while. 3rd down and 4.
Picked up about 5 yards there, Jack, and then just kind of twisted and turned a little bit to pick up another 3 or 4 there on the play. tough downhill sledding tonight for our Troup High Tigers on the rushing side of the football.
Just a snap. Handoff once again. We pop off to the outside, follow our blocking. We'll pick up the first down as we get across the 35 to the 34. That should be enough for a first down.
And, one thing I like about this running back, or these running backs from Troup High School, that they're real patient in the backfield. They see if the opening is there, and then they don't mind cutting it to the outside to see if they can get something there. That takes a lot of effort and patience on their part.
Well, they had good vision downfield, too. They see those holes. They'll sometimes pop to the outside. They cut back inside and really confuse some linebackers.
Yeah, both of these being sophomore running backs with patience like that's very impressive.
Here come the Tigers. Duncan stands in there, quarterback again. Calls for it, and it'll be his own number he calls. As he fights across the 30, down to about the 28-yard line.
The way Duncan's running tonight, it might not be a bad idea for Coach G once Teo Todd gets back healthy to put him in the backfield every now and then. He's just been plowing forward tonight.
Well, it'll be a decision the coach will have to make there, because this is 2 games where we've seen Duncan really run the offense very well, just as Teo has as well. Teo has a lot of football ahead of him, that's for sure.
Yeah, both are just very talented young players.
Clock continues to tick down. We're under 10 minutes. Duncan takes the snap. Makes the handoff.
There we go.
We'll pick up the first down and more. Down inside to the 15-yard line. Flag late on the play.
A late flag.
Could be some downfield holding.
Downfield holding or maybe a face mask there that we couldn't see from this side of the field. I'd really like to see Troup score here. We got 9 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. I'd like to see us pick up another score here before going into the final quarter of play.
Face mask against, yeah, you're right. Good job. Face mask against Spencer.
Just some weird tossing and turning over there on that tackle. Might have got that call.
So here they come again. Duncan with 2 backs in the backfield with him. Take the snap. He'll hand the ball off to Fannin, who's hit quick. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, just took that snap there and just kind of took off up the middle. And that defensive end just kind of stepped back and met him in that hole there before he could get into it good.
They do mark us back at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Here come the Tigers. Go back to the right side this time. They grab us from the behind. Pull down the running back. We'll lose a yard or 2 on that one.
Yeah, a little extracurricular activity there that the Green Waves are going to be upset about there. They didn't get a flag on that. Getting here and kind of getting frustrated. We hadn't been able to score and do it and won't like we did the first half. Have to make sure we control those emotions a little bit down there.
So 3rd and 14. These guys have to understand, too, we're trying to run time off the clock. We're at 8:30 now. Clock continues to tick down. We don't want anybody getting hurt. We want to kind of put this to bed. Kind of like me, as I need to be put to bed pretty soon, too.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns ahead. There's no need for us to be in a hurry.
And they're going to jump off sides.
They're going to get an encroachment call there.
Yeah, they're going to say we drew them off, but I think it's going to be against them. Yep. They'll get the 5 yards back. So 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that nose tackle there, we just kind of got him with a cadence there and a little too eager.
Hadn't really run that a lot tonight, so that's Tigers with a heads-up play. 41-20 is your score in favor of the Tigers. We get late into the evening. Step, turn, hand off. Following his blocking. Fighting down inside to the 5-yard line. You're going to mark us right at the 5. So I'll bring up a 4th down and 1. Actually, 4th down and 2.
They're going to mark it 2?
Yep. Maybe a short 2, a long 3.
They've got a very healthy defensive line down there, Jack. Hard to move. Somebody moved there. Looked like it might have been our tight end down here on the near hash.
Actually, that's a timeout call by the Green Wave. So 41-20 is your score, 7:21. Let's go this contest. 30 seconds. Back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixins to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue. New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Our thanks to all of our sponsors tonight, including Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick GMC, and Opelika. Get ready to smile. 7:21 left to go. 41-20 is your score. Tigers going to line up for a field goal. Our thanks to the Green Wave for giving us that timeout to do that.
I think this will be our first field goal of the evening that's not a point-after-touchdown attempt.
Yep. A little high snap, but through there and into there with a
good.
Tack 3 on. 44-20 is your score. And we're here in the fourth quarter of play. 7:18 left to go. Let's take 30 seconds back on Eagle Sports.
You deserve to get good service and great rates. At State Farm, we get it. And we're here to help because with every State Farm policy, you get good neighbor service and you get surprisingly great rates. So what are you waiting for? Get going and talk to a local State Farm agent about your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
David Christie, your State Farm agent, has been serving the West Georgia community for over 45 years.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. 7:18 left to go in this contest, and Troup High kicking off. And Cody Bray's legs got to be tired. He's been extra points and kickoffs he's made tonight.
44 points, my legs will be tired too, Jack.
Actually, 1 point, my legs will be tired.
We'll see here if our defense can make a stand here.
There's a kick.
Against the Green Waves.
And caught at about the 30, up the field. Popped to the outside. That's where the guys last time. And they knocked, we shoved them out of bounds. Our contain is not working to the outside on that play. We're going to go back to the drawing board and make sure that we're watching that. We're trying to pin them back in that corner there. But I guess some guys not following their lane and leaving that outside open.
I think we're going to get a holding call here. It looks like Quay Birdsong was being held there on the corner. That might help us out a little bit, but then again, a little extracurricular activity again by the teams out there. Emotions running a little high tonight. Hopefully won't offset that penalty and give them worse field position.
A lot of discussion down there. That's what the guy with the white hat says.
Still trying to sort this thing out down there. Look, I see two hankies on the ground, so I know the first one was a holding. I saw him when he called it, but I guess they did throw the unsportsmanlike maybe after there was some jawing going on down there between the players. The white hat's about to give us a call. And he still hasn't decided. He's going to talk it over with the umpire here. Yep, that's what they're going to call. They're going to call a holding on the Green Wave there, as well as the unsportsmanlike conduct on the Green Wave there, which will bring them back to about the 33, 32-yard line here as they'll start out. And they're going to start out with a single quarterback back in the backfield by itself, 3 wide receivers up to the top, 2 down here in the slots.
They still can't get it going.
It looks like they're still trying to discuss this thing.
All right, now we're ready. Here we go. Spencer moving right to left on the rated out. Looks like the quarterback getting a little bit deeper in the shotgun set. Takes it, looks, throwing downfield. has a man there, makes the catch to 40. And their downfield motion is really starting to work tonight.
Yeah, number 20, Noah Dixon, just coming over from that strong safety position, able to knock him out of bounds just as he catches the football. But we're there a little bit late. We haven't been able to seem to get the penetration we had in the first half, Jack, getting through that offensive line to kind of disrupt the backfield. And their quarterback's kind of getting comfortable back there throwing these bombs.
All by himself now as that guy comes in from the sideline. Another guy rolls off, and now a guy goes in motion to the other side. All right, now I think they got it set up. Trips right, stack trips. All that for a handoff up the middle that goes nowhere.
Looks like about 2 yards there. The guy just kind of fell forward after crossing the line of scrimmage.
Second down. 6:52 left to go. Second down and about 8. Long time once again. Wait for the snap count. Hand off into the line. We hit him pretty hard. He'll get about 2, maybe 3 out of that one. Third down and 3.
It looks like that might have been designed to go up the middle, and there was nothing there, so he just kind of bounced it out there to the left side. And it looked like number 3 was in there. Tace Shells on that tackle, along with another Troup high tackler, number 11, Cullum Irvin.
A lot of those same names we get to call over and over again. They're doing a great job tonight. 3 wide on the far side. Quarterback back to pass again. Got some pressure. Throws it. Got a man deep and overthrows him. And he got right behind our D-back back there. So luckily he was under some pressure. Had to throw off his back foot.
Yeah, had our defensive back beat by maybe a half of a step there. Was under a lot of pressure, which I like to see from our front four there, able to break through that offensive line to put a little pressure on him there, and just barely overthrew his wide out.
I thought that was going to be a screen pass as many guys were coming at the quarterback.
Yeah, they've been setting up for those a lot tonight.
Regular trips right. Twins left. It will be a pass play. They try to draw us off sides once again. 4th down. Waiting. They'll finally back to pass. Throw it across the middle. Up high and caught and in for a touchdown. Go Spencer. Wow.
Yeah,
another 4th down. How many times on 4th down did they throw it towards the end zone?
Yeah, that was number 2 again there for the Green Wave. Tyson McDaniels. He was the guy I was talking about over there, Jack. The guy's about 6'6", 6'7", was able to jump over the Troup high defensive back, and he fell to the ground and was able to just run it in for a touchdown.
So 44-26. And this Spencer team is not going away in this game. With 5:50 left to go. You look for the onside kick when we go back. So they're definitely not laying down.
See here if they can convert their 2-point conversion.
And this is going to fall short. So it is a no good on the 2-point conversion. And we've got about 5:50 left to go. 44-26 is your score. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. And the Green Wave will be kicking off to the Tigers. Got a bit of a hands team up front. Watch for this possible. The guy keeps moving around. There's the kick. A short kick.
Muff it.
And the guys pick it up. And the Tigers moving up the field. Don't get much past the 35-yard line. and that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
Kind of a interesting theatrical performance that was there, Greg. He ran up like he was going to kick it, and then he backed up like he was going to onside kick it, and then he just ran up and kicked it again, and Troup was trying to adjust a little bit there as they were trying to prepare for the onside kick as well. But we ended up having the muffed reception down there, but we were able to get on top of it and pick up about 3 yards there.
Yeah, the front line was dancing back and forth, back and forth. All right, here we go. Got to get something done, or let's just run the clock out 1. Handoff. This time it's going to be to Fannin. He'll get to the 40-yard line. Clock continues to tick. I don't think they have any more timeouts, so they're not going to be able to stop the clock. 5:31, 5:30. 2nd down and 6.
And we're standing there with our hands on our hips, just trying to eat as much clock as we can, which is a very heads-up play by our offensive coordinator. Kind of slow down the pace of the game here and eat up as much clock as we possibly can.
They got their call. Now they head back to the line. Duncan will call for it. Hand the ball off to Mitchell, who's still on his feet after making the miss. Then finally wrangled down after a loss about 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, he took that handoff, kind of a sweep to the left there, and they had him wrapped up, and he spun out and tried to cut back to the right to see if there was any open field, but one of their linebackers just caught him before he could get back to the line of scrimmage that time.
He almost popped to the outside to pick up big yardage. He's a threat to do that.
Yep.
3rd and 9. We'll split 2 men wide to this near side. They'll try to throw them off sides. Spencer stays diligent. Play clock down to 4, 3, 2, 1. A timeout called. So that was scheduled by the coaches. So 3rd down and 9 with 4:04 left to go. 44-26 is your score. Favor the Tigers. Tigers like to drive and get another 1st down. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Killigrange. This month, we're featuring the 22 Kia Stinger GT. This is a whole different experience. The Kia Stinger is the ultimate everyday sports car. It's eye-catching, stylish. With 368 massive horsepower, lay back and hold on. You can own the 22 Kia Stinger GT for the unbelievable low price of only $49.9. We're selling cars and making friends. Check us out online at KillerGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Lot number 113-451 plus tax tag and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
4:04 left to go. 44-26 is your score. In favor of the Troup High School Tigers. 3rd down and 9. Tyson Duncan, the quarterback, will take it. Hand the ball off to his tailback, who's going to run forward for about 7 more yards. Brings up 4th down.
You just kind of twisting and pulling and, just driving that ball up the middle there. It's going to be 4th down and about 3 it's going to look like. And, Jack, I would see them run this whole play clock down and maybe even take a delay game penalty before they punt it. Or maybe it looks like they're going to go for it, Jack.
Or the old make them jump off and call timeout. We'll see. Tigers look at the sideline. Play clock at 10. I think that what you had is more accurate. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timeout called. So 3:16 they call a timeout. We'll keep it here this time. 44-26 is your score. Tigers trying to just run things through. I'll tell you what, be proud if you're a Spencer Greenway tonight. You fought back in this second half to try to make it respectable.
These stands, they're not real full, but they're loud. They've really rallied back with their team. They had some kind of chant going a while ago, and we were just trying to ground and pound. So, you've got to give it to this fan base. Down 44-26, still trying to rally back here with only 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. A few shout-outs I'm going to give tonight, Jack, on the radio. I hope they're listening. They have already texted me. My cousin all the way up in North Carolina listening to us tonight. My cousin Daryl Bratcher, as well as My beautiful girlfriend, Madison Taylor, and her sister, Morgan Taylor, are listening to us tonight. The people who've texted me. And, of course, my mom is listening to us.
Thank you, Lynn. I've known your mom longer than you have.
Don't tell your age there, Jack.
I think everybody knows. Not a problem. Tigers will punt the ball now. Andrews gets it. Nice kick. Hits down and bounces inside the 20. Actually, almost back to the 21. And that's where they'll have it there. First and 10 with a green wave. 3:06 is what's left in this contest. We just need a nice stop, and we can take this thing home. Is the hot light on? Especially, no, I can't have those, though. Yeah. God. Although this will be my last opportunity this year to go by and see if the hot light is on. For those of you who are wondering, we're talking about the Krispy Kreme just up the road. But, of course, I'm not supposed to be eating that, so I shouldn't drive by it at all.
I shouldn't say this in case your wife's listening, but I don't think that would pair well with that oatmeal pie you ate before the game.
You need to hush. You need to hush. It was just one little wafer.
He was just taking a token out of Nick Saban's playbook there.
Exactly. Tigers in a very much a prevent defense right now. They're airing it out down the sideline. And it's going to go out of bounds. Stops the clock with 2:58 left to go. 44-26, excuse me.
Our defender, number 2 there, Wortham, on the coverage, did a very good job of keeping his head turned back around towards the football to avoid the pass interference there. And because he kind of had his hand on the receiver there, but he was able to get that head turned around to deflect the penalty there.
So they'll reset things. Quads to this near side, 4 receivers. Some pressure would be nice. There's the snap. Quickly thrown to the right side. And we're going to wrap him up, keep him in bounds. That's what's really important.
I think they're completely out of timeouts now, so the more we can keep them in the field of play, the better, because that keeps that clock moving.
Yeah, thank you very much. As my wife texts me, oatmeal pie.
She was my 6th grade math teacher, I have to tell on you every now and then.
Roll around to the right side. It's the quarterback, Gaither. He's going to go down, and he's still in bounds. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, number 24 there, Tyler Leslie, able to wrap him up. He was trying his best to get over there out of bounds. He just wrapped him up, spun him around, and brought him back in and brought him down there to keep the time rolling tonight.
Just let my wife know I did include it on my my calorie count.
And he had a Diet Coke with it, so it offset it.
Diet Coke makes everything go away, right?
That's right.
Looking again to pass. Here comes the pressure. Pump fakes, throws.
Did he come down with
and
that?
It's, they're going to say that it's an incomplete, actually a complete pass.
Wow.
It doesn't matter because it's 4th down. And so now the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10.
What an effort there by that wide receiver there for the Green Wave.
No, excuse me. Check that.
Did they?
They're going to call it a 1st down for them.
Oh, 1st down for them. I mean, an effort there by that wide receiver there. I mean, spun around in midair.
Low snap, and the Tigers will sack him. They'll sack him back to the 30.
Wow, number 15 there, Quay Birdsong, just coming off of his defensive end spot and hitting him, their quarterback off the blind side there. He never saw him coming.
Quay would not be deterred there. So 2nd about 14.
Man, these defensive ends have flown around the football tonight, Jack. And like I said, it's not been such a physical game up front as it has been a speed game up front for us to get the pressure on.
Here we come again. Ball.
Oh, wow, what a jump.
Goes past the quarterback. They're going to call us offsides. I think we jumped a little bit too much before the ball. But Birdsong almost caught the snap in the air. He was so far inside the backfield.
Yeah, that was almost a Jadavion Clowney rush there. He almost just jumped the center there. Beat the ball in the backfield before it ever got a chance to meet the hands of the quarterback.
So 2nd and 9 now. Clock ticks down to 1:04. And here we go. 4 receivers to this near side. And the Tigers come in through the rush. Caught just shy of the 40. Smart play by the young man who puts it on the 40 instead of the 39 where it's supposed to be.
That's right. A little curl route there in the middle of the field. I don't know if that's the smartest call right now with the clock ticking down like this.
I thought they were just going to spike it, but back to pass they are.
Under some pressure. And it's picked.
It's a pick off. It could be a pick 6 going down the sideline of the Tigers. And it's going to be T.J. Mitchell with the pick 6 all the way into the end zone. So we tack on another 6 there, and a desperation throw by the quarterback Gaither of Spencer.
Yeah, T.J. Mitchell just stepped up there right in front. I mean, came flying in like a hawk from across the field, just stepped right in front of that football, took it right out of the wide receiver's hands, and there was nobody in between him and the end zone.
Well, he's already one of the fastest players on the field.
Yeah, it almost wasn't fair after he had the balls in his hand, was it?
Nope. Tigers will line up to kick the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 51-26. 18 seconds left. Let's keep it right here. So the Tigers are pretty much assured of victory tonight. Because even as they say number and number, I don't see that there's a chance.
That's what we should call our radio show, Jack.
No, I think Greg and I already have that. I think that maybe that's just old and older.
I'm going to respectfully agree to what you said. Notice I said what you said.
Yeah, exactly. There comes a point in time where you just have to accept things as the way they are. But at the same time, have the will to change the things that you can. Isn't that some serenity prayer or something like that?
Yeah, you're trying to be poetic tonight, huh?
Yeah, not working.
We'll see if the Tigers try a little pooch kick here maybe to keep this clock running.
Yeah, everybody's about ready to put this to bed.
18 seconds left.
Here's the kick.
And we'll probably get a penalty there.
Just a short kick there. Did go the 10 yards, so I believe it went to 10. Yep. So Spencer will get the ball with just 18 seconds left to go. Tigers will move to 3-1 on the season with this victory here against Spencer.
Curious to see here what the Green Wave is going to do with this ball, whether they're going to chunk one towards the end zone or they're just going to run these last 18 seconds.
Well, they've been tenacious this entire contest.
They've been very aggressive.
First down.
Looks like they're coming out in that wide set still, so I think we might see a heave to the end zone here.
Yeah, everybody on the field at the same time. Student body right as they make a few more adjustments. And now they're ready. Quarterback all alone in the backfield. Backs up, looks, takes his time, and throws it down the field. We go up and we pick it. Almost pick it off.
Dropped right out of his hands.
But that'll stop the clock with the incomplete pass with 9 seconds left.
And their quarterback took a big hit after that play.
By two guys.
Yeah.
So they'll slowly bring it back. Guys, it is past our bad time. Let's go.
There's a flag on the play.
So a flag was to begin against Spencer. They'll back up all the way on the other side of the 40 to the 39.
He'll get up. Looks like he'll hobble off under his own power, though.
Wow. Didn't really see the penalty, but the Green Wave are feeling it.
Their quarterback has put in an effort tonight, Jack. Very strong young man. determined.
Yeah, he hasn't given up this whole contest at all. He's taking some big shots, as you mentioned.
See here, that should be
And that'll do it. Tigers, big winners tonight against Spencer by a score of 51-26. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll let you know how all this happened, break it down with our final scores from around the area, and let you know what's going to happen next week as you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100-plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange. Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. This Troup High School football is brought to you by First Franklin Financial.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Big win for the Troup High School Tigers as they go 2-0 in the region. 51-26 is your score. The Tigers did all as many different ways as you can. I think the only thing we didn't have was a safety tonight. But a big ball game. But, hey, let's credit the Spencer team. They never gave up this game, Blake. They continued to fight all the way to the end, putting some points there in the second half.
Yeah, you know, Jack, it didn't look good for them going into halftime, but they came out and rallied back and put 28 points up on the board, which is very impressive to come back like that. You know, it's harder to come back and score points in the second half sometimes than it is to score them off the get-go. You know, they fought to the very end. Their fans were behind them. We want to give them credit tonight. They stayed to the very bitter end with them. So congratulations to the Green Wave tonight as well.
The Tigers, as we mentioned, improved to 2-0 in the region. That's what's the most important thing. 3-1 on the season. Their only loss to the Callaway Cavaliers, the number 1 team in 2A right now. But it was a night where we saw Tyson Duncan come in again at the quarterback position, letting Theo Todd rest up one more game, doing a great job. We saw that the usual suspects, Mitchell and Fannin, 2-headed monster in the backfield, running the ball very well. Wortham and other receivers doing a great job. But, again, I got to go back to Tyson Duncan. I really have been impressed with his poise. Of course, he is a senior, hasn't been on the field that much, but I think he's really stepped up in a crucial time for our Tigers.
Yeah, Tyson Duncan with an excellent performance tonight. I think all the way around on offense, we just had an electric offensive performance here tonight. We had a little ground and pound, you know, during the second half to mainly run the clock out pretty much. I mean, we were up big at halftime. A lot of electric plays. The first, I think it was 3 plays of the football game on offense. We were averaging over 30 yards per play there for a little while. But then we come in on the second half and just turn to a ground and pound type offense to get all that time off the board. You know, and as a senior, you know, he had a lot of poise tonight. Tyson Duncan did. But I would like to commend him on his leadership, being able to step in to those big shoes as a starting quarterback and lead his team to 2 big victories in region play 2 weeks in a row away.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Quay Birdsong had a great job on the defense and also on the offensive side, able to catch a touchdown pass tonight as well. But just all around, great job by the Tigers. Real proud of their efforts and what they're doing. Coming up next week, we've got Columbus as we're back home at Callaway Stadium. In fact, the Tigers won't leave Callaway Stadium for the rest of the season. The only away game we have is against LaGrange, and that'll be at Callaway Stadium. So the Tigers won't have to leave town the rest of the year until we get to the playoffs. Hopefully that's a high seed for us. We want to continue to battle out. You know, as we think about this, it's a big region, but it really comes down to the Tigers, LaGrange High, Hardaway, and Carver. Shaw kind of in the mix a little bit, but Carver's going to be Carver LaGrange. You can circle those 2 as 2 of the biggest games of the season.
Yeah, Hardaway, as we saw last week, was a very good matchup with Troup. I'm curious to see how we will play against LaGrange High School towards the end of the season with that dynamic offense they have over there. They put up over 40 points tonight as well. So I would like to see that offense versus our defense. Our defense was really strong in the first half. I think we've got some things to improve on next week as we gave up a couple of big plays. But, they were running the sideline to sideline the whole game. We've just got to be able to contain the big plays and keep everything in front of us on the small stuff.
Coach will be talking about playing all 4 quarters. You can be sure of that in his post-game discussion with the guys. Well, that's going to be just about do it. Don't forget, coming up Monday night live from Your Pie, we've got Football Night in America, or Football Night in LaGrange, as we'll have LaGrange College Coaches Show coming up at 6:30, followed by the Callaway Coaches Show, the Troup Coaches Show, and then the LaGrange Coaches Show. All of those back to back to back, live from the patio there at Your Pie. I'll be there with LaGrange College. We'll have Quay Body do the show for Callaway at 7. Greg comes in to do the show for the Troup High School Tigers at 7:30, and I'll close it out again at 8 o'clock with LaGrange High School Grangers. So we invite you to join us then. And, of course, join us next week as the Troup High School Tigers will be back at home taking on Columbus. We invite you to be there, a part of it. Blake, buddy, I should appreciate it. You did a great job tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to join you guys anytime, to help you guys out anytime you need me.
All right. We look forward to hearing your voice once again later in the season when Greg just can't be there.
They've always said I had a face for radio. I don't know what that means, but,
Yeah, but your mama loves you. Once again, the Tigers' big winner tonight, 51-26. We appreciate you joining us. For Spencer, for Chloe back at the station, I'm Jack Mormon, and we'll see you next week on the radio.